Okay, very good morning and welcome to another beautiful morning. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbi tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti máa darapọ̀ mọ́ mi ní gbogbo ìgbà la máa ń sọ pé the 11th of August 2021 and this is Koikimedia bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. We're live, as you can see, on my YouTube, and we're also live on Facebook. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń wò mí. Yes, as you can see, we move around for different reasons and for different purposes. But one thing is, the beauty of living in a country like this is you have freedom of movement, freedom of speech, and then freedom of investigating. Sometimes if there's a kind of information that can reach us, and then we can go there and do a bit of visibility check. Our politicians have stolen so much wealth out of Nigeria, and they have used those wealth in the United Kingdom, in Germany, in America. And sometimes, as you can tell, so many Nigerians are living in abject poverty. We've discussed that so many times. Let me take off my glasses so that you can be able to get a better view of myself. Once again, we all know that the reason why the politicians prefer to steal money and bring it to UK, nítorí pé UK ó gbàgbàkúgbà, UK ó tolerate all kind of nonsense, and ìyẹn ló ṣe máa ń jí owó Nàìjíríà. Tó bá ti jí gbogbo owó tó yẹ kó lò fún mẹ̀kúnnù wá kó wá sí gbogbo àwọn àdúgbò tí màá máa fi wọ̀nyí nísìnyí. I'm aware they can hide, but they cannot run away from people like us. They might be able to watch us, but we would also tell them that you must not be living here when millions of Nigerians are living in abject poverty. We still have Buhari here in London taking medical treatment, while millions of you, your parents, your loved ones, do not have that same opportunity. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú àwọn family tiẹ̀ kò ní opportunity yẹn, but these are corrupt politicians creating genocide in Nigeria, and yet they will come down here and spend the stolen wealth belonging to you and me. Gbogbo owó tó yẹ kó ná sí Nigeria, kó fi tún Nigeria ṣe, wọ́n máa kówó yẹn wá sí gbogbo bíbáyìí. So let's turn the camera around so that I can just show you the view of this particular location where I'm aware, from what I've been told, top politicians are staying somewhere within this perimeter. UK gangan ni olórí burúkú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àwọn gangan ni. I want to turn the camera around, so bear with me. And as you can tell, when you're outside, okay, let's do the one of the YouTube first. Okay, at the turn to YouTube. And now let's turn. Bear with me. There will be a lot of movement with my hand. Now, what you're actually watching is one of the top exclusive area in the United Kingdom. There are so many of them like that. This is Allen Street and also New Cavendish Street. And as you can tell, ẹ mọ̀ pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà gan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ 9 to 9, tó ń ṣe 9 to 5 mọ́, because tẹ́lẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn ń ṣe 9 to 5, but púpọ̀ nu wa nísìnyí a lè ṣe 9 to 5 because àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n fi wá ní fọkànbalẹ̀ bó ṣe ń béèrè owó fún medical, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń béèrè owó fún education. Àwọn 5,000 naira gang, àwọn 10,000 naira, èèyàn send 50,000, èèyàn send 1 million. Gbogbo ìdí tí ẹ ṣe ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ òun ni pé àwọn politician yín gbogbo bí tó jówó tó ń kó wá lélẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ń wo gbogbo àwọn building yìí, nínú àwọn building tẹ́ wò yìí, àwọn politician wà nínú ẹ̀ o. There are politicians somewhere hiding, right? Inú bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ o, tẹ́ bá ń wo gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí nísìn, tẹ́ bá rí àwọn ilé tó wọ súùtù nísìn, àwọn tó ń talé fún wọn náà nìyẹn. Ẹ bá rí wọn, àwọn dẹ̀ máa ń ra ilé yẹn up front ni. Ilé tó bá tà ní 1 million, àwọn máa rà cash. Ilé tó bá tà ní 2 million pounds, wọ́n máa rà ní cash. Ẹ wá máa béèrè pé owó tó yẹ kó fi tọ́jú mẹ̀kúnnù tó yẹ kó fi tọ́jú gbogbo local government tó wà ní Nàìjíríà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Ogun State, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Ondo State, Lagos State, Osun State, Kogi State, Kwara, and those of you in the East, these are where the politicians are bringing your money and living a very better life and their children. And yet, even an average Nigeria tó ń sọ pé I love Nigeria, I love Nigeria, púpọ̀ nù wọn ní lè gbé ní gbogbo àwọn àdúgbò yìí, wọn lè gbé ní gbogbo agbègbè yìí nítorí pé these are high exclusive area. Kò ń ṣe bí tí mẹ̀kúnnù kankan lè sọ pé òun fẹ́ gbé ẹni bá gbé níbí báyìí. Well, probably maybe you will have a bit of money as well. But this is the country that has also tolerated stolen wealth of Nigeria to be delivered and used for millions of people that are suffering it on the other side of the globe. Nigeria, as we know, I'm going to take you around a little bit so that we can show you some of this area. Like I said, from intelligence that I have in my hand, which we are still investigating, they can hide. Wọ́n lè hide, but wọ́n ní lè jẹ́ kó ní fọkànbalẹ̀. Somewhere within this building, right? Top politicians are gathering here. Top politicians are already here, from what I'm told. And if you want to come valley, Africa ma money, Nigeria leti le ma halẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn, tún lè halẹ̀ mọ́ àwa tá wà ní UK. Tẹ́ bá ń halẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn tó wà ní Nigeria, ní lè halẹ̀ mọ́ àwa tá wà ní bíbáyìí nítorí pé àwa ò ní fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi àwa lọ́kàn balẹ̀, ẹ̀yin náà ní fọkànbalẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo owó tí ẹ ń jí ní láǹfààní láti jẹ gbádùn ẹ̀, àìsàn lẹ máa fi wò lójoojúmọ́ nítorí pé àìmọye àwọn tó ti kú ní Nàìjíríà lénìí nítorí pé negligence of the stolen wealth from Africa that is here, especially from Nigeria. Tó bá wá jí gbogbo owó yẹn tán, gbogbo owó yẹn tó bá jí tán, gbogbo bí tó ti ń ra lélelé, ṣé ń rí gbogbo ẹ̀? This is Allen Street in London, Duchess Street. These are where the stolen wealth of Nigeria comes all the time. And my job as a journalist is to come and investigate and give it to you Nigerians on the other side of the globe. The reason why you don't have education, security, welfare is because the politician steals the wealth and brings it here and then make life better for you. And that is why I will continue to expose them all the time. Somewhere, all this building that you are watching, politicians are living in there. Nigerian politicians, corrupt Nigerian politicians are living in one of these buildings. And yet, millions of you that are calling yourself average Nigeria cannot even live a better life like this. These are very, very high-end areas. And like I said, what it will gather, it's prepare for 2023. Irọ́ lẹ́pa 2023 yẹn ní rí ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbèrò 2023 ní fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀, because people are suffering in Nigeria. People are suffering on a daily basis because you have stolen the wealth that belongs to millions of people coming down here to buy it. Ní rí ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. This is where the money comes. I am in one Nigeria. Ìwọ ń gbé ní Peckham, ìwọ ń gbé ní Edmonton, ó ń gbé ní Hackney. Whereas the stolen wealth of Nigeria is brought here to buy houses worth millions of pounds. And yet, the question remains is, for how long should we be part of this contraction we call Nigeria, while millions of Nigerians are suffering because of the negligence of people that refuse to speak out? This is where some of the wealth stolen from Africa is also used to buy houses. They drive big cars, they show themselves on Instagram, they show themselves on Twitter, they have celebrity that also, give them a kind of, leeway. So, lela majoko si, oma order gbogbo tó fẹ́. Nírí wọn, probably maybe, sílẹ̀ bá ṣú lọ́wọ́ alẹ́, lọ́wọ́ òru, wọ́n lè jáde in a coded vehicle. Lára àwọn mọ́tò tẹ́ páàkì kalẹ̀ yìí nísìn, púpọ̀ ní wọn ló ní o. Proxies. They have used a lot of proxies. Once again, this is Koikimedia bringing the world closer to your doorstep. It's the 11th of August, 2021, as we continue to show you some of those places that you might never see. because BBC ò ní show eléyìí, BBC Yoruba ò ní show eléyìí, BBC Igbo will not show you this, BBC Hausa will not show you this, and none of the British media is ready to expose them, because you know why? These areas are expensive and they are paying heavy tax, council tax, that is helping the community here in United Kingdom as against you in Ibafo. To bá fẹ́ jáde lọ sí Lagos Ibadan Expressway this, you'll be spending 6 hours on the road, but yet the money that is meant for every one of you is here in United Kingdom. As you can see, that's bus 88, right? Àwọn gbé owó tó jẹ́ kó ṣe àǹfààní fún gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, tó yẹ kó ṣe àǹfààní fún ọmọ Ìgbò, wọ́n kówó yẹn wá síbí báyìí, wọ́n ń ṣayé, right? This is where all the stolen wealth gets to. Majority of them are living in places like these. This Portland place, W1, Chetiri. These are the areas that millions of you will never have opportunity. Sori wọ́n tó ń support APC PDP, orí ò pé ó ń support APC. Wọn ò ní mú ẹ wá London mu. Àfi kẹ́ máa kọ́ máa ra AK-47 fún yín tẹ́ máa fi yìnbọn para yín. But yet, ibi táwọn ń gbé lélẹ̀. Sori gbogbo ibi táwọn ń gbé. Can you see it? This is where they live. Right? And I've shown you before, it's also very close to so many embassies as well. The Chinese embassy, àwọn olórí burúkú, àwọn yẹn náà wọ́n 80 dúdú, wọ́n 80 Nigeria, but ẹ̀yin lè máa pọ́n wọn lé, ẹ máa pọ́n Chinese lé, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? This is where all the money gets to. The stolen wealth of Africa, the stolen wealth of Nigeria. Ibi tó ń kó wá lélẹ̀. Wọ́n wà nínú ilé ń bẹ̀ o. I'm sure they're probably watching as well. Wá ti máa pè wọ́n pé, hey, ọmọ yẹn ti dádúgbò yìí o, Koiki ti débì báyìí o, ẹ má ṣí window yín o. I'm sure they'll probably be doing those. They'll be doing that now, right? They'll be doing that now. Àwọn kan náà ló máa dáná fún wọn. Àwọn Nigerians kan náà ló máa dáná fún wọn. Tá bá ti fún wọn ní £1,000, wàá ṣe ọbẹ̀ fún wọn, wàá ṣe ẹ̀gúsí fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni BT Tower lẹ́ ń wò lókè yẹn. That's the BT Tower, right? Ẹ̀yin wá ń sọ pé you love Nigeria. Èmi wá ń béèrè pé sori kẹ̀kẹ́ kan lọ páàkì síbí báyìí nísìn. Tó bá máa gbé o máa láti ṣe wà ti register lórí fóònù ẹ tí bá fẹ́ lò nísìn á jẹ́ pé mo ti register. This is Portland Place. Wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o gbogbo ibi tán ra lé sí lélẹ̀, whereas ìwọ wá ń pariwo wọ́n Nàìjíríà. Èmi wá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé ìwúlò wo gan ni wọ́n Nàìjíríà yẹn, Nàìjíríà tó ń pariwo yẹn ìwúlò ẹ ni. Look at the area, look at the environment, but yet they refuse to build the same structure for you in Nigeria. They refuse to build the same structure for you in Ogun State, in Abeokuta, in Sango, in Papalantoro, bí Àṣàmáyégún lánàá. Right? Wọ́n máa fi owó àbú ṣàbú lálejò. Owó àbú ló fi ń ṣe àbú lálejò. And yet, we call ourselves one Nigeria. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? One Nigeria that is not working for anybody. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, this is Koikimedia special broadcast as we continue to expose all the corrupt politicians from Nigeria and other African countries that have made life miserable for their loved ones and people that are meant to be taken care of back in Nigeria and most especially in African countries. I wonder why people still support all these corrupt politicians. You know why? Because a lot of Nigerians that are here, ẹlòmíì ò níṣẹ́, so in tó máa ń ṣe ni pé táwọn politicians yẹn bá ti dé, they lick their ass. Tó bá ti fún wọn ní £250, tó bá ti fún wọn ní £500. All they would do is gbogbo tí politician yẹn bá fẹ́, politician wà nínú yàrá nísìnyí o, inú yàrá kan ló wà nísìnyí, somewhere in this building. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn building tẹ́ ń wò yìí? They are somewhere there. They are somewhere there. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn building tẹ́ ń rán wò yìí, right? Wọ́n á ti máa sọ fún wọn nísìnyí pé kọ́ ti cutting wọn, pé Koikimedia ti dé o, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rí ojú yín o, ẹ má jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé wà níbí báyìí o. But èmi mọ àwọn tó wà níbí báyìí, but I will leave that for now. Àwọn tó wà níbí báyìí àti mọ details wọn. But one thing is, they can hide, but they cannot hide forever. Buhari wà ní somewhere as well. Ó wà ní kan náà àwọn building báyìí o. Because wọ́n ní kò gbé ní Abuja house. Buhari yẹn ò gbé ní Abuja house. Ó ti sá kúrò l'Abuja house. Abuja house tó filẹ̀ sí kò gbé níbẹ̀ mọ́. So let me put my tripod there and then turn the camera to myself before I start making my way, because I'm not going to be here all day. But mo kàn fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé ẹ ní nísinmi ìsinmi yẹn ẹ̀ ní ní láyé ìsinmi yẹn ẹ̀ ní ní nítorí pé ẹ̀yin náà fáwọn tí ó wà nílé nísinmi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fáwọn èèyàn nísinmi nílé àwa náà ní jẹ́ kẹ́ nísinmi gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sá lọ nínú London yìí àfi kí n má mọ̀ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní details address ibi tí politician bá ń gbé ẹ ṣáà sẹ́ndẹ̀ sẹ́mi ẹ̀yẹn fi tó kù sílẹ̀ èmi á máa wá wọn lọ wọn ò ní jáde lóòótọ́ but they are somewhere here they are watching they are somewhere here watching me I'm sure of that guarantee nìyẹn pé wọ́n sí níbí báyìí yẹn bàbá ńlá rọ́ nìyẹn wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn wà níbí báyìí but one thing is ṣẹlẹ́yìn tẹ wà nílé ẹ̀yin nìyá máa jẹ jù àwa wà níbi tí àwa comfortable àwa wà níbi tó yẹ pé ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ wà kò sẹ́ look mo bá wà níbi báyìí títí di 3 weeks as long as tí n bá ti disturb neighbor tí mo dẹ̀ create nuisance kò sí nǹkan tọ́lọ́pàá kan lè ṣe fún mi bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà kó tó dé àdúgbò olówó wàá ti rí mọ̀pó tó máa gbébọn dání tó máa fẹ́ dàbí ìbàtẹ́ kó fẹ́ yìnbọn pa ẹ́ bọ̀ níbí báyìí nísìnyí you cannot get all that because security wà níbí báyìí the same nonsense tí wọ́n lè ṣe ní Nàìjíríà tó bá dé bí gbogbo nonsense tó ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà tó bá ti dé bí báyìí wọ́n lè ṣe wọ́n ní lè ṣe because ìlú yóò gbàgbàkúgbà fún wọn ó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa bíra yín pé kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe máa gbé mọ̀pó àti army káàkiri tó bá dé UK they are not gonna do so but they are more than doing so in Nigeria wọ́n máa páàkì private jet wọ́n nísìn ó wà ní gbogbo Stansted airport ibẹ̀ ló máa ń páàkì ẹ̀ sí the president of a country of 200 million is in London and yet you calling yourself one Nigeria you are calling yourself one Nigeria ẹ wo bó ṣe embarrass diplomat tí wọ́n fẹ́ náà pa nínú mọ́tò tó ní I can't breathe do you know how many Nigerians have been disrespected in that same country níbi tóun náà wà you now calling yourself one Nigeria right òun pèrè ní one Nigeria but at the end of the day the country does not respect you the country does not even like you from bit you are being humane on a daily basis ẹ gba òkú méjì lọ́dọ̀ Chief Sunday Igboho ẹ gbókù yẹn lọ ẹ̀yin wá ń gbé sí London ẹ wá sí London ẹ wá ń ṣèfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ níbí báyìí can you see that these are wicked politicians ẹ̀yin pa èèyàn méjì ní Ìbàdàn ẹ wá gbé òkú yẹn lọ ẹ kó àwọn ọmọ méjìlá lọ àìtíì wọn gbà padà ẹ wá fún Boko Haram do you know what that means ẹ wá ń sọ pé Boko Haram I was showing you that on the broadcast yesterday let me show you the image again let me show you the image once again this is Koikimedia àti Buhari o àti gbogbo wọn ẹ ní nísinmi sẹ́ ẹ padà sí Nàìjíríà yẹn Nàìjíríà yẹn ni kẹ́ padà sí because Nàìjíríà yẹn lẹ ti dá problem sílẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ò lè máa gbé ní UK kẹ́ wá sí London kí ẹ̀mí àwọn tí ó wà Nàìjíríà kó má balẹ̀ àwa gan ò ní fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ I'm sure they're probably telling them now wá ti sọ fún wọn pé bọ̀bọ̀ troublesome guy yẹn ti dá àdúgbò ẹ ti gbogbo window yín o ẹ má jẹ́ kó rí yín o but ibi tẹ́ wà gangan wọ́n ti sọ fún wa but níbi tẹ́ wà yẹn ẹ ní nífọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ò ní dé bá yín àtọkùnrin yín àtọbìnrin àtàwọn ọmọ yín ẹ ní nífọ̀kànbalẹ̀ nítorí pé millions of Nigerians does not have peace of mind let me show you what Boko Haram is telling us Boko Haram is now telling us to forgive them after creating havoc let's turn the camera around can you see these are Boko Haram asking for forgiveness Nigerian please forgive us Boko Haram is asking Nigerians to forgive us after they have created a lot of havoc. After they have killed millions of Nigerians, have killed millions on a daily basis. But yet, right, federal government and the Nigerian army is giving them Indomie noodles. I laugh. Let me go and show you the Chinese embassy. You respect all these white people. White people don't respect our white people don't disrespect wa lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n ti disrespect àwọn màmá wa wọ́n disrespect àwọn bàbá wa it does not matter wherever you are àtẹni tó wà ní UK àtẹni tó wà ní Canada àtẹni tó wà ní America white people ti disrespect gbogbo wa nítorí pé àwọn tí ó wà nílùú wa àwọn gan disrespect wa so why do you expect a white man to respect you or a white woman they are not going to respect you they are not going to respect you. And let's say it again, Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. The criminals, the Nigerian criminal politicians are all over here. Right? All the Nigerian politicians, the criminals, they are somewhere in one of these buildings. living a better life, and you student, you don't have a better life. Do you know why? Because your politicians that should have given you a better life have stolen all the money that is meant to take care of you, and they brought those right here in UK. So let's take you around to show you the Chinese embassy, right? Once again, this is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Is the 11th of August 2021. As we continue to say, enough is enough. Yoruba must go. Biafra must go. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And now, Oyeme, the foreign minister, how you doing, man? The foreign minister, but I'm aware that 3 of them are currently in United Kingdom. And like I said, Africa ya ma jáde nínú building yẹn. Inú building yẹn náà lẹ máa kú sí. Inú ibẹ̀ lẹ máa kú sí, òkú yín ló máa gbé padà lọ sílé, because you have done so much damage to mankind, right? Ṣẹ̀rí lára àwọn building Chinese lele, Embassy of the People of, Republic of China. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń pọ́n wọn lé. Àwa ò ní pọ́n wọn lé. Nàìjíríà ló ti lè halẹ̀ mọ́ yín, wọ́n lè halẹ̀ mọ́ Koiki ní bíbá. Wọ́n lè máa halẹ̀ mẹ́yìn tó bá fẹ́ lọ síwájú embassy ní Nàìjíríà nísìn. Wọ́n máa lọ kó àmì jáde, wọ́n lọ kọ́lọ́pàá jáde, wọ́n máa nàyàn. Evil country. Ìlú òṣì, ìlú jágbajàgba, ìlú tó ní ṣàǹfààní kankan fẹ́ni kankan. This used to be the Chinese embassy. Bí ọwọ́ tẹ̀ tí wọ́n á move ni tí mo rí building tí mo tún rí kíní wọn níbẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jalè. Tẹ́ bá ń rí kíní kan Sir George Stuart White. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo background ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó dá wàhálà sí wa lọ́rùn lélẹ́yìí. Àwọn wá pọ́n wọn lé, wọ́n gbé statue wọn síbẹ̀. These are the people that created all the problems we are facing in 21st century and asking a total disintegration out of Nigeria. We want a referendum. We don't want to be part of Nigeria. We want to have our own country. We want to have our own nation so that I can go into my embassy as a Yoruba embassy as against the corrupt Nigerian embassy. This used to be the Chinese embassy. I'm not sure whether that embassy is still active, but I was there last year. This used to be the Chinese embassy. Look at all the environment, right? This is what we expect a Yoruba land to be. This is what I expect a Biafra land to be. But you are not going to get so. Because why? The corrupt in Nigeria, the corrupt politicians want us to keep one Nigeria for their own selfish interest. This used to be the Chinese embassy, right? But I'm not sure whether they are still operating in there. But this, yes, that's what's your flag on? This is the corrupt Chinese embassy, right? Disrespecting black people in China, disrespecting Nigerians in China. But yet, you lick their ass in Lagos. You lick their ass in Ogbara, in Ogun State, right? And these are all the people, right? These are the people that probably created some of the problem that we are facing today. And as you can see, so much injustice is taking place on a daily basis across Africa, especially in Nigeria, the most corrupt country that you can ever think of. Once again, as I'm showing you, these are not things that you will see all the time. Oh, Leri, Koikimedia, nìkan ló lè show ẹni gbogbo nǹkan báyìí. If you're expecting BBC to show you, that you are wasting your time. Do you know that all the money that is stolen from Africa that comes here, they are using the money to take care of the people? I love Nigeria. Most of them, they can't even live here. Most of them, they can't live here. Do you know why? Because these are not the areas. And as you can see, this is Weymouth Street, city of Westminster. Right? Terry, the outbreak of the World War II. I think I need to drink your water. So I'm going to leave this like this for now. So I'm going to put this down like that while I take a bit of water. We were Yoruba before Britain came and converted us to Nigeria. There was nothing called Nigeria. Go and ask your grandparents. There was nothing called Nigeria. It was Great Britain that brought Nigeria together. There's nothing like Nigeria. And again, this is the embassy of the Republic of Poland. Everybody has an history, but our own history, right? Genocide is taking place. They think that it was only the Jews that was killed. But go and ask yourself, how many Igbo were killed? How many Yorubas have been killed? How many Hausa have been killed? But yet, nobody is saying anything. You know why? Because we are Nigerians. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òyìnbó ni wá nísìn, it would have been a different thing. But yet, the stolen wealth of Nigeria is right here. And as you can see, this is the Kenya High Commission that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu as well. This is the embassy of Kenya. Remember, Kenya colluded with the corrupt politicians in Nigeria and kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. Now, they are asking for Abakaira in US. The government is saying that we have to go through the legal process. Why did the government not go through the legal process when they were kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu? Why did they not go through the legal process? Why did they not go through the legal process? Why did Kenya did not allow legal process in Kenya until Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? The Kenya president was here, Kenyatta. President Muhammadu Buhari is still here in London taking medical treatment. For how long are we going to continue this nonsense? These are the corrupt things that we are telling every one of you, but yet you refuse to listen. Let me go back and show you from the view from behind as well. Once again, anyone Nigeria. I love Nigeria, but you can never live in this part of area. You know why? Because you don't have the kind of money. So this is the Kenya that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. And as you can see, that is why we are saying enough is enough. Buhari, where are you? Buhari, you cannot be in London and the country is going into comatose. Fulani are killing us. Genocide is taking place on a daily basis. Ṣé bá ṣe máa jókòó tá ṣe máa wò lélẹ̀? Anikẹ́yìn bàbá dá sí, anikẹ́yìn ìyá dá sí, anikẹ́yìn retired soldier dá sí, gbogbo yóò fẹ́ dá sí, ẹ fi sílẹ̀, ẹ ń wò. Ṣé ó dìgbà tó bá pa gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tán ni? Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ò láǹfààní kankan nílùú òyìnbó, láǹfààní kankan ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé bó ṣe máa lọ náà lélẹ̀? And that is the Kenya embassy that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. These are, yes, Lord Lugard will never rest in peace. That's Kenya embassy. That's the embassy there, right here on Portland Place. I'm sure the Biafra will continue to protest right in front of this embassy all the time. Let say, this is Koikimedia. This is what they have turned us into. Shouting every day, coming out. If we have been a Yoruba nation from the beginning, without any interruption of the 1914 amalgamation, we would have developed. We would have had the same system that you are looking at here, right? We talk about the crude oil is going soon. As you can see, these are chargeable. We've shown you so many times. I'll just show you again. The world is already moving, as you can see, right? These are vehicles that are being charged. As you can see there, they are charged. Can you see? These are vehicles being charged. As you can see, why you are still thinking about that crude oil, right? Shit oil country. But yet, so many people love it the way it is. But we do not love it, because Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria is a crime scene, and we will continue to expose Nigeria. As I'm going to be bringing the broadcast to an end, I say very good morning. As you can see, there's no job opportunity for you. Eshetoni school, no job opportunity. You are suffering on a daily basis. Your life is miserable. Do you know why your life is miserable? Because the corrupt politicians that have stolen African money, especially Nigeria, are all here. And they're moving around every day. They have their houses somewhere here. And we will continue to expose them. As you can see, right? We will not give them peace of mind. One, any peace of mind. That is what I'm telling you. You look at all this building, a corrupt politician is somewhere there, whether from Kenya, whether from Uganda, right? And they have some of their citizens that lick their ass for £50, for £250, for £300, for £1,000. Some of them, some of them, thank you very much, Omoshola Odusanya, for the super chat. We need that. As a media, we need your help all the time. I have said it. Without the media, we can't do so much. We have a lot of information, intelligence, but we have to be able to move at some point at different time. You will need money to do those movements as well. Imagine if I don't have the money to travel down here. How do you expect Koikimedia to come and show you this exclusive? Don't expect Channels Television that is in UK to tell you all this. These are àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ti gba contract tó ń tún àwọn ilé yẹn ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹni àwọn tó máa nílé yìí nísìn, àwọn tó lè jẹ́ olè Nàìjíríà lórí ilé yìí. But àwọn ilé kan ṣiṣẹ́ wọn gbowó, ìwọ jókòó nísìn, ìwọ contractor, ìwọ construction worker ní Nàìjíríà, yet kò ò rí kankan construct. Gbogbo owó tẹ kí wọ́n lò, wọ́n ti kó wá sí Africa, wọ́n ti kó wá sí UK. And that's why we say all the time, support Koikimedia so that we can do more. Once again, like I said, intelligence in my hand says politicians are somewhere around there, and we will expose them. We will bring them out. This is Cavendish Street. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé mo ti dé bí báyìí. Ẹ sọ fún wọn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ pé Koiki ti mọ bí tẹ́ wá o. Ẹ̀yà máa ti window yín because mo ní fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Nàìjíríà lẹ ti lè máa halẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ lè halẹ̀ mọ́ wa níbí báyìí. Ẹ lè halẹ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ lè halẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn ní Nàìjíríà kẹ́tù wá halẹ̀ mọ́ wa níbí báyìí. This is the new Cavendish Street. Also, I'm aware that Buhari is not in Abuja House. I have an address. I'll be checking that out later on as well. Maybe not today, but I'll be checking that out very soon. And that is why we are saying to those of you that still believe in that shit old country called Nigeria, that Nigeria is a crime scene. Once again, politicians, top politicians, I have intelligence, they are somewhere here. Ẹ sọ fún wọn pé Koiki ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti dé bí báyìí, and if wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀. And I will continue to run after them wherever they are in United Kingdom. One, ní fọkànbalẹ̀. These are, you see, when you see the diplomatic premises, Iran on ni olè ni, ọ̀fìnjalè ni. Diplomatic premises. You continue to suffer, and I am saying to you, enough is enough. I'm going to pop on that bus now so that I can continue my journey. Okay, this one is out of service. No respect for human rights, no respect for anybody. Nobody is respected. And that is why we are saying enough is enough. That's the BT Tower. Once again, it is Koikimedia live broadcast as we continue to expose the Yoruba politician, the corrupt Yoruba politician, the corrupt Igbo politician, the corrupt Fulani politician, the corrupt Hausa politician, the corrupt Ishekiri politician, and the corrupt white people that have tolerated all the corruption of allowing stolen money to come into Great Britain, and then millions of you continue to suffer. And on that note, like I always say, it's a very busy day as for me all the time on Wednesday. Ibiti Buhari wa. I have an address that was sent to me where Buhari is living. He's not living in Abuja House. If you think Buhari is in Abuja House, you're wasting your time. Buhari cannot threaten us in UK. He can threaten us in Nigeria, but he cannot threaten us in United Kingdom. Your DSS can threaten our people back home. You can threaten all the media asking for self-determination, but you cannot threaten us. Yes, New Cavendish Street is in Marylebone, and you can get there by 453. By Fisilet, I will go after them every now and then. But I can confirm, somewhere here, Yoruba politicians have gathered. Top Yoruba politician. What did they be by? What did they my plan? But if you look on ẹ lè máa ṣe wùrùrù máwọn tó wà nílé, ẹ lè halẹ̀ máa wà táwà níbí báyìí, ẹ lè máa fi DSS àtọlọ́pàá lé àwọn èèyàn kiri nílé, ẹ lè fọlọ́pàá lé àwa níbí báyìí. You know why? Because this is still a country that respects rule of law. It is only Nigeria that does not respect rule of law. But as long as you are here, there's still rule of law. And on that note, like I say, we will not give them any opportunity. We will run after them. And if you lọ́kàn balẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́kàn balẹ̀ nílé, àwa náà ní fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Nítorí pé ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ tẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn, àwa náà ní fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀. As we speak right now, people are dying because there's no syringe in the hospital. There's no basic need of life. But yet, you see our youth running after all this corrupt politicians. You are running after them. Your life has been mortgaged. As a youth, your life has been mortgaged. You think they can promise you a visa to London or America or Turkey? No, they'll be deceiving you. Wọ́n kò bọ́ lẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa pa wọ́n yàn. Ẹni tó bá ti ń sọ pé Yorùbá nation, wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa lọ mú wọn. Ọlọ́pàá, ìwọ tó jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà, kí ni benefit tán fún ẹ? What is the benefit that you are getting? What is the benefit that you are getting as a military in Nigeria? And like I said, we are not going to back down. It is no retreat, no surrender. Kí ni mo sọ? No retreat, no surrender. Yoruba self-determination is allowed as I up onto the bus. That's the beauty. Thank you very much. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa tí ẹ ń wò mí. Let me continue my broadcast. Let me show you the bus. Wọ́n sọ fún yín pé ìlú òṣì Nàìjíríà ìlú jágbajàgba ìyẹn lẹ́yìn pọ́nlé. Ẹ̀yin pọ́n Nàìjíríà lè. Let me show roses. Okay, as you can see, this is what we expect when we have Yoruba nation, when we have Oduduwa nation. You can see the camera, you are protected. I was telling you yesterday, these are free papers. But the question is, who pays for the advert? That is why I always say, support Koikimedia. Sherry, this is a free paper. Can you see? Free. Right? You see? Journalists run after top people. This is the Duke, our family, royal family. So, and like I show you, somewhere in that building, somewhere around there, the Yoruba politicians, the corrupt one, are gathering again as they prepare for the fake 2023 on the fraudulent 1999 constitution. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I say, okay, while I'm on the bus, let's see if we can take a couple of calls. Let me turn the camera back to myself, and then I'll just give room for maybe 1 or 2 or 3 calls. I love people to also, apart from you commenting, we are all in this together. So let's get the phone line out. If you know the number, you can call. Let's hear your view. It's +4475 94050 That's the number to call if you like to add 1 or 2 to the conversation. You can do so by calling me now, and then I'm not in my studio, but so if you want to call, let's take your Metro. And I told you yesterday, it's not just Metro. Bear with me, there will be a lot of movement because I'm not stable. I think we have a caller coming through. Imalati yokuro ninu any suru ejen yokuro ninu airport mi. Now I'm going yo egbon okay. Àwa ni ẹ àmì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. 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 Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Àṣẹdùmarè. Thank you very much. Moment tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní láti sọ fún mi, moment tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa Fatai. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí akí bàbá wa Fatai. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, a mọ̀ pé Tinubu wà ní London. Ibi tóun náà ń gbé sí ní London àti mọ̀bẹ̀. Gbogbo wọn la máa wá káàkiri. Kò ń ṣe Tinubu nìkan, gbogbo politician, old and present politician. I think we have a direct call coming as well. Let's go straight and take the calls. Hello, caller.
Hello.
I'm going you. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n ní fọkànbalẹ̀. Wọ́n ní fọkànbalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Láṣẹ̀dùmarè. Thank you very much. Let's go straight and buy a machine kíákíá so that I can make so many calls. Hello, caller. Ẹ ti wọlé sórí ètò. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
Hello, papa. Sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò ni.
Mo wà lórí ètò ni, o ṣe ká sọ̀rọ̀ later.
Lórí ètò.
Ṣé fẹ́ dá sétò ni? Mo wà lórí ètò.
Àmì máa pẹ́ wà lórí ètò, ó dà ọ̀sà.
All right, ẹ má bínú. Ẹlòmíì pè wá torí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pa wà lórí ètò. +4475 9405097. That is the number. All the politicians from Tinubu, to Tedola, to every one of them, they're all 419. Every single one of them. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá Dangote, kìíní kan olè ní gbogbo wọn. Hello, mama wa that's it. Olè ní gbogbo wọn. Past and present politicians, they've created havoc for so many of you. Okay, let's go straight. Let's take another caller. Hello, Adekunle, go ahead. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò, àwa ni ẹ. Àmín, àmín. Kò sí sinmi fún wọn, kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀ fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn gan ní fọkànbalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. +447594050979. Ẹ bá wa dá sétò náà ká gbọ́ ti tọ̀dọ̀ ti yín. Gbogbo àwọn politician kan fìyà jẹ wá tí wọ́n wá ra lé sílùú òyìnbó. Àní jẹ́ kí àwọn gan ní fọkànbalẹ̀. Láàárọ̀ yìí, based on intelligence that I got, that is the reason why I visited that location. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé mo ti débẹ̀. Ẹ bá mute ti background yẹn pátápátá ká lè bá gbọ́ yín. Ẹ mute ti background yẹn màmá wa tó ń pè. Ẹ mute yìí tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn ó ń disturb wa. Ẹ mute ẹ̀.
God bless you, dear brother.
Good morning, ma.
It is well with you. We so appreciate you every day.
Thank you very much.
God will continue to strengthen you day by day in
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
We just call to appreciate you.
Thank you.
We just call to appreciate you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, mommy. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. A máa rí bẹ́yìn gbọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo kí gbogbo lé, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí politician kan tún hó hùrù mọ́ wa. Wọ́n lè halẹ̀ mọ́ yín ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n lè halẹ̀ mọ́ wa níbí báyìí. Wọ́n lè halẹ̀ mọ́ wa. Mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè bàbá wa.
Ẹ tí ẹ ń gbọ́ mi.
Loud and clear.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
Àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
Ẹ rí Mr. Koiki nǹkan mo máa sọ fún mi pé let's broadcast on Sunday Igboho for now. But other things you are doing is okay. Kẹ́ continue láti jẹ́ ká expose àwọn people yẹn. Wọ́n ṣe ń gbó wá gbogbo tó bá wọ̀. So gbogbo àwọn broadcast yẹn ẹ minimize lórí bàbá Igboho for now. So that until tàbá rí gbogbo kọ́tà ibi tá à ń lọ. So ikọ̀ tó kọ̀ fẹ́ àgbẹ̀.
Pé ká minimize ẹ̀, mo get it. Ṣé pé ká má sọ lórí ká má sọ ti bàbá Sunday Igboho mọ́ for now.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Igboho gangan. So if I want those whether secret something or anything that's going to do bad, that's what you are fighting for. Minimize that because I want people to information about.
Okay.
Our information, our politician here la fẹ́ kó máa jáde.
Àwọn náà ni ẹ rí pé a sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ti bàbá ti Sunday Igboho mọ́ lọ títí ẹ rí pé a ti minimize ẹ̀.
Mama correct you secretly. I'm calling you secretly to correct you on any error again. God bless you, my brother.
Oye mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nígbà tó yẹ pé legal representative ti ń báṣẹ́ lọ ní Benin a ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí it's a court case and we must leave it as it is. I guess a ní èèyàn kan náà tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ẹ gbóhùn sókè. Hello.
Olúwa dúró tì í, Olúwa
fún iṣu
àmín. Gbogbo ọmọ tí wọ́n yàtọ̀ ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé láyé wọn ni wọ́n ti àwọn olóṣèlú yẹn ti mọ́ kéjì kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó lè fún un. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe expose ọlọ́wọ́ àfoníṣọ́lọ́ àgbẹ̀tì ọdẹ orúkọ Jésù gbogbo ọmọ tó ní Nàìjíríà lára gbogbo ọlọ́wọ́ máa ní lára tọkọtọkọ.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Thank you. Well done. God will continue to strengthen you.
Amen. 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 Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Politicians cannot continue to buy houses in UK while millions of Nigerians are suffering. Hello, caller.
Hello, bro.
Ẹ gbóhùn sókè. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Àwa ni ẹ.
So, nǹkan tó mo ti fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn á mọ̀ ni pé ṣé nínú bọ́ọ̀sì tẹ wà yẹn London ibi lè tún bí. Àwọn tó bá ti dàgbà tó jẹ́ over 60 plus.
Ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Ọ̀fẹ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ bá ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
Nǹkan tí wọ́n mọ̀ nìyẹn o. Ọ̀fẹ́ ló máa wọ̀ tó máa fi kú. Tó máa gbọ́dọ̀ lè ṣiṣẹ́ bọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ilé wọn bọ́, ó ti dọ̀fẹ́.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fún wọn ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ń san pension fún wọn.
Èyí tí ò sì ra lẹ́nu wọn tẹ́ kò lágbára láti alẹ́ ilé ọ̀fẹ́ ló máa gbé tó máa ti kú.
hospital ọ̀fẹ́.
hospital ọ̀fẹ́ ọmọ tó bí tó yẹ pé ọmọ tó bí tó gbénu lé yẹn.
ó tún máa gbọ̀gùn ọ̀fẹ́.
ọmọ ẹ lákàtì láti ra ilé yẹn tó bá gbénu lé yẹn ló ń gbé tí kò ní àti tó bá jẹ̀ka àtẹ̀jẹ̀ tẹ́gbà àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ò gbé nílé bí nínú yìí ọmọ yẹn ní àtẹ̀jẹ̀ láti ra ilé ìyá ẹ̀.
Thank you very much, Kati. May the universe continue to increase your divine wisdom. Eshegoni, Kati, for the super chat. Ẹgbẹ́ òsókè mọ̀ gbọ́dún yín, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Àǹfààní táwọn lose níbi ọ̀jẹ̀lú àwọn olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ tó ń pera àwọn olóṣèlú ọ̀jẹ̀lú ńlá ni wọ́n.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ńlá ni wọ́n.
Olú yẹn jẹ́ pé olúrú ilé ìyá ẹ̀ ló gbé jẹ́ pé ìjọba ló fún nílé o. Tó bá lọ chẹ́ẹ̀kì ẹ̀ lọ́ọ́ rí pé ní gbogbo olú ọmọ yẹn ò láńtẹ́sì nínú ilé mi ọmọ yẹn láńtẹ́sì láti ra ilé yẹn. Ó ní láńtẹ́sì láti ra ilé yẹn tí kò kàn ń tiẹ̀lẹ̀. Tó bá ṣe tán nílé ìwé nílùú yìí láti kọ́ máa ń lédè secondary school ọ̀fẹ́ ni oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ ní school ọ̀fẹ́ ni ẹni kí òbí ẹ̀ ra aṣọ tí ẹ lọ́rùn àti bàtà àti báàgì ìwé tó máa ń lò tó máa ti jáde secondary school nílùú ọ̀fẹ́ ni ìjọba ló máa fún ẹ. Ọ̀fẹ́ ni tó bá gbé lọ sí yunifásitì tó bá lówó wà á wá já lówó tó bá fi kàwé. Tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó wọ 45,000 pounds lọ́dún òun ní sọ owó yẹn tó bá ti kú. Bàbá wà tó lágbára ẹ̀. Ẹ máa fi tó bọ̀.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bá wa dá sí èyí tẹ́ wà nílé torí tiyín la ṣe ń sọ pé ẹ dá sí ní tá à ń ṣe yìí. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè bàbá wa ẹ ti wọlé.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kúṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Àwa ni ẹ sà. Àmín.
Tí gbogbo ẹ ṣe lọ àti Nàìjíríà làwa ti ń pè.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni sà.
Gbogbo ẹ ṣe ń lọ àwa náà rí. Gbogbo ibi tó sápamọ́ sí ọ̀nà máa tó dùgbò àṣírí.
Àmín kò ní sí fọkànbalẹ̀ fún wọn torí pé wọ́n fi fọkànbalẹ̀ fáwọn tó wà nílé kò ní sí fọkànbalẹ̀ fún wọn. Thank you very much once again Kati on YouTube.
Yorùbá náà ló máa sọ pé ẹni kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀ fún ẹni tó gbódó mi. Wọ́n ti gbódó mi.
Bíyàn bá fẹ́ dánrò ilé ìwò ní Nàìjíríà nísìn ò ní dé àdúgbò yẹn torí pé wọ́n ti kó mílítírì síbẹ̀ wọ́n ti blọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo ọ̀nà ò ní ráyè wọlé bó bá lọ sí Banana Island nísìn gbogbo títì lọ ti kó àmì sí ò ní wọlé wọ́n ní jẹ́ kí mẹ̀kúnnù wọlé ìkà ni wọ́n.
ọ̀nà adé tó tú àṣírí wọn.
Aṣẹ́dùmarè.
Yorùbá nation yẹn.
No going back. Self-determination is not a crime. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa látẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá láti Nàìjíríà la dúpẹ́ fún nítorí pé kò easy láti máa wo broadcast ẹ̀mí wà níbí báyìí ní gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá ti ń ṣe broadcast owó lẹ̀ ń ná ìkà ló ń ṣe fún yín nítorí pé internet is meant to be the cheapest thing that we can think of ìkà òun ló ń ṣe fáwọn tó wà nílé gbogbo ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ tó lójútùú lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ó máa tó íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì nílé gòdù ni. Íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì nílé eléyìí tí mò ń lò unlimited 15,000 naira ni mò ń san 15,000 naira.
èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford ẹ̀ it's a lot 15,000 naira tọkọ ọ̀rọ̀ dárúkọ yẹn it's a lot ẹ rántí pé salary bí àṣà máa yégún ní 36 state wọ́n ní kó san 35,000 púpọ̀ ní wọn lè rí san bí àwọn bíi state márùn péré ló ń san báàgì ráìsì ti di 30,000 naira sẹ̀mó tí wọ́n ju gàrí lọ.
owó àpò ráìsì òun ni mo fi ń ṣe íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì.
kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run half bag of rice lè fi ń ṣe íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì can you imagine èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford ẹ̀ táwọn bá lè afford ẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo èèyàn ló lè afford ẹ̀ ni ìkan náà ọmọ mi tó ń bá mi ṣe ti sọ fún mi pé íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì òun ti tán alátùtúrà mi lé ní nísìn ẹ ṣé bó ṣe máa lọ náà lélẹ̀ ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa a máa rí gbogbo yín bá lóòótọ́ gbogbo yẹn a máa ní ẹ Koiki Yorùbá nation yẹn tó ṣeé ṣe ẹ̀yin máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Yorùbá nation ti ṣeé ṣe Aṣẹ́dùmarè ni púpọ̀ náà ibi tí mo lọ fi wọ̀n nísìn púpọ̀ náà ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó ń gbé ní London wọn ò lè gbé níbẹ̀ yẹn tó bá fẹ́ gba rent ibẹ̀ yẹn gan is almost 2,000 to 3,000 pounds a month but Nigerian politicians buying house there 774 local government not working plus 4475 94050 979 òun ni nọ́mbà yẹn fún ẹni tó bá fẹ́ bá wa dá sí kó tó di pé a tún máa gbé àwòrán mi wá fún wa torí pé èní lè ní jẹ́ ẹni abẹ la mọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òsókè o ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
mo tó padà lórí ètò yìí
Ó dáa.
ìlú ìṣẹ́jú gbogbo làjọ máa ń tẹ̀lé. àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wà tí mo bá jẹ́ láàbá yẹn wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ ìgé pé Yorùbá lè sàmúwá lọ́wọ́ tó lórí fúnkú wọn. because ìyà tí àwọn èèyàn ń jẹ ní Nàìjíríà yìí ó ń sàmì nínú jẹ́ ni pé èèyàn nílé avoid láti ṣèjọba ẹgbẹ́ òwú. tí àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ mú abúlé lọ́jọ́ ẹrú àwọn èèyàn tó máa ìgé tẹ̀.
Wọ́n máa wọ́n wà against Koiki ni problem wọn. Ṣé mi tí mo ní freedom ṣé n tèmi ṣe nísìn ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ṣé wọ́n lè máa lọ sílé olówó kan nísìn kọ́ lọ́ máa fi wọ̀n kí sójà máa ti fìbọn fọ́ orí wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọjọ́ tó fún mi ní káàkiri 2,000 letter mo sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ pé níta fún ìdá ìwé yẹn ó fún mi ní kíkà káàkiri 2,000 ní ìjọ yìí wọ́n jẹ́ iṣẹ́ láti ọjọ́ ètò ìgbà yìí ló dẹ̀ tó kúrò ní káàkà olórí kúkú lẹ̀ yìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ lórí fún ayé ẹ̀fẹ́ kúkú lóòtì àwọn èrè kúkú lóòtì ti ra yóò bá lè ṣàyẹ̀
kò sí welfare kò sí security tọ́jú arúgbó tọ́jú ẹni tó ní disability 774 local government extreme exploitation you're quite right just ransom you know the same thing lẹ́yìn ṣe fáwọn ọmọ Igbo lẹ́yìn ṣe fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo ń gbọ́ yín network ọ̀nà. Àwọn ní increase nígbà tí bàbá wọn increase àdẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé àní ká kúrò ẹ ṣe gan ni torí àsìkò ni mo dẹ̀ máa bọ́lẹ̀ lórí bọ́ọ̀sì nísìnyí ẹgbọ́n sókè màmá wa ẹ ti wọlé.
Hello Koiki ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Àwa nìyẹn mà.
Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú yín o.
Àmì Ọlọ́run.
All of us, we really appreciate.
Thank you very much.
Our pensioner, lè lọ lé.
Ilé kẹ̀.
Ẹ̀rù bà wọ́n kí Fúlàní má lọ gán wa lórí.
Bọ́ọ̀tẹ̀ gẹ́yìn lórí mọ́mì ni tẹ́ bá. Bọ́ọ̀tẹ̀ gẹ́yìn lórí ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè fún yín ní treatment tẹ́ ń gbà níbí bá medical treatment ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè fún yín nílé.
Wọ́n fún lówó lóṣooṣù.
Tẹ́ bá wà Nàìjíríà ṣé Nigerian government lè fún yín ní medical treatment bí Fúlàní ò bá tẹ̀ gbé yín ṣé wọ́n lè fún yín ní medical treatment òun là ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn àwọn ìyá wa ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn bàbá wa ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n lè lọ́lé àwa gan ò lè lọ́lé mọ́ ilé òṣè lọ ilé náà dà níbo lílé tí wọ́n fi lọ ilé òṣè lọ wọ́n ti ṣe gan ni mà.
May the Lord strengthen you more.
Amen. Àmín.
Ìyá àti ẹ náà jẹun ẹ dáadáa.
Inshallah, àmì Ọlọ́run.
Lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmì Jésù, ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa. Pẹ̀lú ọgbà Ọlọ́run, ó dàbọ̀ mà. So now, ẹ má bínú àìtí ní gba ìpè kankan mọ́ nísìn nítorí pé máa bọ́lẹ̀ lórí bọ́ọ̀sì nísìn. Mo fẹ́ lọ fi embassy burúkú yẹn máa lọ fi wọ̀nyí nísìn. Máa bọ́lẹ̀ láìpẹ́ ìlú jágbajàgba. And we have a lot of Nigerians here. Don't parọ́ fúnra wọn. And Nigeria is working. If Nigeria is truly working, ẹ ṣe padà lọ sí Nigeria. Tí Nigeria bá ń ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ̀yin ṣe ń gbé níbí báyìí. Ẹ kó lọ Nigeria náà, ẹ lọ máa gbé ní Nigeria. Tí Nigeria bá ń ṣiṣẹ́, people are deceiving themselves. Oh, Nigeria is going to be better. Níjọ́ wo ló fi better? Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa parọ́ fúnra yín níbẹ̀. Now I'm going to take you to the fraudulent embassy. Màá gbé lọ síwájú embassy yẹn nísìn. Bear with me. So let's turn the camera again, and then I'll join our protest. Mo kàn fẹ́ touch embassy yẹn, because mo lè má padà sẹ́yìn tí bá ti ṣe tán. This again is central London. Ṣé rí pé ibi tí mo lọ lẹ́ǹkan yẹn at the distance, you see, all the time. I'm not showing. I'm just showing my people. You're fixing the light, right?
Yes, correct.
Can you see?
Yes.
They are fixing the light. Engineers. All the time working. We love our engineer for doing good job for us.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah, but there's no light in Nigeria. 60 years, no electricity.
There's no electricity?
No electricity.
I have friend there.
They still not and you wonder why in 21st century we can't have a 24 hours electricity. It's just unbelievable.
I have best.
I've just come from Allen Street to show my people. I'm live. I'm not showing you guys. To show them the corrupt politicians, the houses they buy. Even me as a Nigerian, I can't afford to live there. And our president is in London taking treatment. Imagine Boris Johnson going to Germany for medical treatment. What do you think is going to happen on the street? There will be riots. But we have a president where we have money. Nigeria is the 6th largest crude oil producer in the world and the 1st capital poverty of the world. Number 1 is more than mad.
No, my nickname.
Yeah, what's your nickname? Dayo.
Coming from where?
Nigeria.
No, Ekondayo Joyowa.
Ekundayo. Are you from Nigeria sometime?
No.
You got a gene from Nigeria?
He's playing on my local team, Ekondayo Joyowa, a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And he's now married there in Bulgaria. And
He's in Bulgaria.
He's a good player. But
He's a player.
yeah, he's bring champion cup to my team.
He's not going to go back to Nigeria.
Never.
Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ní never. Ṣé ìgbọ́n kan táwọn òyìnbó yẹn sọ? Intern sọ fún yín nìyẹn. Àní Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́. Nigeria is not working. Màá fi embassy yẹn wọ̀nyí nísìn. Táwọn òyìnbó tó wà ń bẹ̀ nísìn. Tó fi gba passport, tó fi gba visa. Tó ti disrespect wọn. Disrespect everybody. Or respect anybody. You think they respect us? They don't respect us. We are all suffering. You know? And then at the end of the day, you know, honey, Nigeria is going to work. Níbo ló ti fẹ́ work? Again, Department of International Trade. Gbogbo tó fẹ́ nìyẹn, continue to trade with Nigeria. So ẹ wá expect pé káwọn ilé fẹ́ ká pín. This is the building. Gbogbo business tó ń lọ ní Nigeria. So we're going to show you, I'm sure a lot of you know this very well. This is the road that leads to the embassy. Tí bá débẹ̀ ẹni sí ọmọ adájú yẹn mọ̀ wọ́n ní oníwàhálà ìtúrú ti dé bí báyìí wọ́n ní Koiki oníwàhálà kò jókòó sílé ẹ̀. But one thing is àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe same thing, right? But lè ṣe same thing. So because I don't want to show the face of the people, so let me turn the camera back to my face because I'm sure ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ turn camera yẹn padà sójú mi, okay? This one is turned to my face. Now ṣe rí gbogbo tí èmi láǹfààní àti máa ṣe níbí báyìí àwọn tó wà nílé náà fẹ́ ṣe similar thing bọ́wọ́ lè ṣe ẹ mọ̀ dí nítorí pé ìjọba máa fi ìbọn lé wọn káàkiri tá bá wà ní democracy ṣé democracy la wà ní àbí a wà ní military rule ìbéèrè ni o ìbéèrè tí mò ń béèrè tẹ́ bá rí èrò nísìn tó tò àwọn tó fẹ́ gba passport gba visa wọ́n máa disrespect wọn tó bá padà dé ìsàlẹ̀ náà ni kò sí respect kankan máa disrespect wọn because ìlú yẹn fúnra rẹ̀ kò sí respect kankan tó bá délé kò guarantee healthcare kò guarantee education kò guarantee right ọlọ́pàá máa abuse ẹ army máa abuse ẹ sójà máa abuse ẹ right because it's a country that does not respect, human rights. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé democracy. Ṣé democracy la wà ní àbí a ṣì wà ní military rule? Ìbéèrè ni o. Ṣé democracy la wà àbí military rule? So as you can see, I'm going to now turn the camera this way, right? You can see that is behind me is the fraudulent Yorùbá dẹ̀ ló ní building Yorùbá ló ní building tó wà lẹ́yìn mi yìí ṣé ń rí Yorùbá ló ní building yẹn. So now let's continue. Let's turn the camera around again. Ìlú òṣì. So this is the Nigeria is going to work. It's going to work for who? Àwọn ló fẹ́ work fún. Ṣé ó fẹ́ work fún àwọn corrupt? That's it that you can see. Now, from where I was coming, you could see why they will buy houses in those areas. You can see the reason why where I was coming from is very close to the embassy. And I'm sure, as you all can tell, we will all continue to be disrespected. So let me say, as we always say, Nigeria is a crime scene. Nigeria is not working, and it can never work. I'll be live on Star Radio UK at 11 o'clock, right in front of 10 Downing Street, and I'm sure I want to protest, peaceful protests are there all the time, so we'll probably catch up with them. Later on, I will be on Niger Voices, Sherry, creation for our youth at home. They are driving Okada opportunity, and the question is, for how long are we going to continue like that? For how long do you expect people, where there is no hope in a country of 209 million, but yet the capital poverty of the world and all the stolen wealth is brought down here? Again, Whitehall Place, SW1, Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. So I'm going to go this way. Okay, you see again, electric car being charged, 21st century. Our machines of way, messed up country. We see job creation, no production is going on anywhere. Everybody is just struggling day in, day out. There's no hope. Your life is not even guaranteed in Nigeria. Your life is not guaranteed because somebody can take you out. People are scared. People are worried, right? People are worried, and when you are worried of the atrocity. So again, why we are showing you all this is because this is what we expect Nigeria to have been if truly the country was working. But 60 years plus, we are still struggling. And that is why we are saying, let us go back to where we were before Nigeria of 1914, and let us start developing, for the next generation. Because this, imagine, to feel Losiwaju military headquarters, l'Abuja, soldier man, journalists want to share, everybody want to share, what come abuse, everybody get abused, right? So, these are workers, electrical workers, electrical workers working hard day in, day out, right? But it's only in Nigeria that you get disrespected. So, like I always say, we all have a work to do. We all have a role to play. I'm only playing my own part, and you can play your own part as well. That's the Ministry of Defense. Imagine, Ministry of Defense in Nigeria. This is the Ministry of Defense. This building. Oh, sorry, we change camera, so Jimmy. Let's turn the camera on the Facebook. So what the building you're actually looking at here is the Ministry of Defense. Imagine Ministry of Defense in Nigeria. What you camera by? Hey, you, what you videoing? What you videoing? Right? You can see Ministry of Defense. You can see? It's because Nigeria is not a country, it's a zoo. Can you see? Right? I can move closer. Can you see? Ministry of Defense. Imagine Ministry of Defense in Nigeria. Imagine trying to capture something like this in Nigeria, in Abuja. Imagine, just imagine, right? Just imagine. And on the other side is the Scotland Yard, and then I'll use that end to come out to number 10 Downing Street, right? Because see hope, ITT, International Tiff, right? British woman, even with all the other network like Virgin, what she makes up for keep British telecommunication, right, Sherry? Job opportunity. Hey, imagine Gbogbo Òkè Ògùn, Ìbàràpá. Imagine ká máa lay cable, kó máa fáwọn èèyàn ní fiber optic cable láti ní proper internet. But kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Tàbá dẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn, wọ́n ní wàhálà ti pọ̀jù. Kò sí opportunity. London Eye ní the other side. But mo kàn fẹ́ fi imagine tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe recording báyìí níwájú Abuja. Wá ti nà tiẹ̀ ṣe léṣe, right? And that is why we are telling our people that, look, this country is not working. Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ jagunjagun wa tó yẹ ká fún ní so much, you know, kọ́ ní statute wọn ní gbogbo state kankan ká forúkọ síbẹ̀ kí ni wọ́n ṣe fún wa ìjà olọ́jà fún wa ìjà kìíní kan ni ìjà kìíní kan ni kọ́ dẹ̀ máa tọ́jú gbogbo bẹ̀ tẹ́ bá lọ sí gbogbo ibi tí àwọn jagunjagun ọmọ Yorùbá gbogbo àwọn tó ti kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ ẹlòmíì àtẹ̀rántí ẹ̀ mọ́ bí a nísìnyí tó ṣe ń sọ àwọn ìtàn kankan fún wa tó yẹ ká ní open space adẹ̀ ń sọ pé ká dá dúró tá a bá dá dúró la lè rí gbogbo kíní yẹn ṣe. Nigeria does not care about Yoruba people that have died àwọn tó jẹ́ jagunjagun wa àwọn nísìnyí respect gbogbo àwọn tó ti kú give them all kind of respect gbogbo àwọn tó ti jàjàjàjà fún Britain in the past ṣe rí pé èèyàn kan ló ń kó gbogbo ilẹ̀ yẹn níbẹ̀ yẹn nísìn wọ́n máa sanwó oṣù fún but irọ́ tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa nothing is working, you know, nothing is working. And that building there is the new Scotland Yard. Tí gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti máa fún wa ní brief if there's any incident, you know, that's the new Scotland Yard. You see now, kí wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa before I cross over to, I think I still have just about another half an hour. Now, mo fẹ́ ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan fún wa. Shari, the reason why you don't have a police in Lagos, I'm not talking about the police you have now. The Nigerian 1999 fraudulent constitution does not permit us to have our own police force. So now they'll bring somebody from Kano, right? They'll bring somebody from East to come and become a police officer in Southwest. So now Scotland Yard is different from the one in Manchester. The one in Manchester is different from the one in Birmingham. The one in Birmingham is different from the one in Cardiff. So as you can see now, this is the new Scotland Yard. So when it comes to UK, all kind of, let me turn my camera this way so that I can now also be shown in that. So now, let me turn this one as well. So now, Sherikpe, behind me is the new Scotland Yard. The reason why that constitution, remember that 1999 constitution, is not a good constitution. Expecting to have a good police, not the Abakaira. Yeah, London is Metropolitan Police. Yes, you're right. Abakaira Tenkponle was also a criminal in disguise. But if truly that constitution was working, I'm talking about the 1999 constitution, we would have our own, Lagos State Police, Ogun State Police, and Oyo State Police. But they purposely refuse all that. They purposely refuse all that. So every time they're playing politics with everybody, and we are all playing along with it. And that is why we are saying, going to vote for them again in 2023, you are literally want to renew that same fraudulent contract to do. Intervention here, you want to literally now go back again and renew that same fraudulent constitution by trying to go back again. And why are we doing what we are doing? Look at the Fulani genocide that is taking place in Nigeria as we speak right now. The Hausas and the Fulanis are killing more Yorubas and the Igbo and the other tribes. Have you listened to the latest interview granted by the governor of Benue State, Otom? Go and see millions of people in the IDP. Do you know the meaning of IDP? Internal display people. So that means as we speak currently right now, Nigeria is at war. But a lot of people does not like us when we say we're at war. But if we are not at war, why should we have internal display people in Nigeria? Have you think about that? Why must we have internal display people in Nigeria? We have them in the north, in the northeast. We have them in the south. We have them in the southeast. The people inside the internal display are people that are running away from a war zone community. So people, àwọn tó ń sá kúrò nínú community wọn, it is literally because there's a genocide being committed. So, and as long as the genocide is being committed, they haven't got a community anymore. Their community becomes empty. And if you go down there, you realize that they are now living in IDP camp. And inside that same IDP camp, there's a lot of corruption taking place as well by the Nigerian government. And why we are saying this is because we want up of Nigeria. Nigeria working. It's not working for you. It's not working for me. It's not working for any one of us. Nigerians are being disrespected on a daily basis outside the country. And those in the country do not even have a say. If you are in Nigeria today, you can't do what I'm actually doing without being beaten by a military or security personnel. And that is why we are saying that we have more opportunity now to get out of that contraction called Nigeria so that we can have a better life. But until you refuse to get that message, your life will be something that you will continue to suffer on a daily basis. And there's nobody that can help you. If you're expecting the United Nations to help us, yes, we will prove to the United Nations that we are already being marginalized. Look at the Nigerian government. Look at the APC government, Al-Qaeda People's Congress. The Egbe, like Mayogu will always call them. Look at the nepotism taking place on a daily basis. And yet, we have millions of Nigerians all over the world. Millions of you watching us on a daily basis on different platforms, expecting that one day Nigeria will be a successful country. Nigeria cannot be a successful country because Nigeria is already being mortgaged. Nigeria has already been mortgaged. And that is why we are saying enough is enough of the contraction. We have opportunity now to come out of the country and start building a better life and a hope. I'm not talking about Hope 93 there. This is not about politics. People think this is about politics. People think because, you know, some people are PDP. I'm not a card carrier of PDP. I don't give a toss about PDP. I don't give a toss about APC. We are talking about the indigenous people of the land. That is what we are talking about. A white man, a British, we continue to be a British. A Scottish, we continue to be a Scottish. A Wales, we continue to be a Wales. An Irish, we continue to be an Irish. Language is what differentiates people. I'm a Yoruba man. I am not an Igbo man. I am not an Hausa man or Fulani man. I would rather want to be communicated on a daily basis in my own country called a Yoruba nation with a Yoruba language. If you go to the bank and you are speaking Yoruba to the counter, they will think you are mad. They'll probably have to assess your brain until you are that is another language. But if you go to Scotland, you will speak in Scottish. They are not interested in anything called British. If you go to Germany, Germans do not even love anything English. They're not going to speak their language. They're only going to speak their language. German is not going to speak English to you because they do not understand that English. It is not their language. But now we were brought together by this country, Great Britain, in 1914. Do you know why? For economic reason. It was for economic reason. But in 21st century, Great Britain now should be delivering for us a quick referendum to opt out of Nigeria without no war. But if that's not going to happen, I'm sure some of you know what will be the end of it. And that is why we are also saying genocide is being committed. One person was killed in America named George Floyd. Do you know how many Yoruba people have been killed in this month and last month alone? Why is the world keeping quiet, not saying so much about it? You know why? They care less about us because we are not human beings according to them. If people have been killed in America, one and the whole world is going as if the world is going to come to an end, what about 50 people in the southwest of Oyo State in Nigeria? But yet, none of the British media was talking about it. But yet, when George Floyd was killed in America, it looks like the world is coming to an end. When you go to France, they're not ready to speak English to you because they are French. But yet, we have gullible Nigerians expecting that Nigeria will be a better country because you are looking at the population. Nigerians cannot be a better country because Nigeria has been gagged by the international community and the Fulani that are in the hands of the oppression of Nigeria. When we talk about the 1960 independence, that independence gave us a regional government. That regional government went into Kapu after the first coup. So that means we do not even have what brought us together in 1960. But yet, you're expecting channels, TVC. You're expecting those corrupt media to tell you what I'm telling you. They are not interested to tell you what they're telling you because they are part of the system that is corrupt. And that is why we are saying Nigeria is at the verge of breakup. My name is Olayemi Koiki. It's Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Don't expect the white man to tell you what I'm telling you. Don't expect the white woman to tell you what I'm telling you. Because they are part of the game. And it's as simple as that. They are part of the game. You can see, if this was Nigeria, the police in Nigeria will have been disturbing you because they will believe that you do not have the right to do what I'm doing. But here in United Kingdom,
how are you doing, big man?
I'm very well.
Are you okay?
I'm very well.
I heard raised voices and I thought I'd just investigate just in case.
Okay. I'm a journalist. Yeah. Just doing my job and reporting back to my audience.
Do I get royalties out of this?
You love royalties. You won't like a woman. Busy day?
Oh, dude, it's nice and cool so far.
I love it when it's Saturday. You get busy here for you guys.
Oh man, please. Don't say that word.
I'm sure you love to get a weekend off every Saturday.
I love it, man.
Well, but that's the beauty of that's the beauty of democracy, and that's the beauty of freedom of speech. As long as you don't abuse it. Anyway.
I'm totally with you. Totally.
Yes, yeah. Because at the end of the day in Nigeria, I just came back after 6 months. I can't do what I'm doing here. I'll get killed. And you can imagine that's why people get angry all the time. All right, officer. Have a good day. So, this is why we love it here. It's Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we continue. Era alájà mo show yẹn má wọ̀rí èmi nìkan ni wọ́n rí sálàfíà lẹ́wà. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn mo ní show alájà ṣẹ́rí alájà tó wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ on a daily basis lọ fi wá síbí báyìí. So ìyẹn la ṣe sọ fún ìtẹ̀wà nílé ẹ̀yin náà ẹ má jókòó sílé kẹ́ máa wò wá nìkan ẹ jáde wá síta ẹ jáde fàyè sílẹ̀ ẹ má ní pé how are you? You're right?
Yeah, I'm good, and you?
Well, until we get the freedom. No going back.
No going back, mate. No surrender.
No retreat, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender. I'm already live now from the number 10 Downing Street, but as you all know, I will be on the radio, so I might have one running, but I have to close one, or maybe I'll say what I can do. It's still about 20 minutes. So right there is number 10 Downing Street. And as usual, we have our people here, that continue to come here to say Yoruba Nation. We say no to the Fulani terrorists in Yoruba land. Stop killing us. Stop raping our mothers and sisters. We can't take it anymore. End the Fulani in the Yoruba land. And also right there, free Nnamdi Kanu, all hail the Biafra. Until we all understand that, we all have a role to play. I am just playing my own role. You can play yours as well. And at the end of the day, history will remember each and every one of us. Tabani feshe tala expect pe ko she. If we refuse to do it, ṣé andro ko yinbo wa bá wa ṣe ni èmi ò mọ̀. Enough is enough. Mo rí nbe gbogbo yín tí ẹ tin bá wa dá sí ní àti àárọ̀. No going back ni. We will continue ẹ jẹ́ n bọ́ síbẹ̀ kí n lè gbélé sórí àwọn èèyàn kí làwọn èèyàn mọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé freedom tá ń gbádùn níbi ilé ni àwọn kan lọ́jà fún. The same freedom tí I enjoy níbí báyìí. Hey, all hail Biafra. How are you, my brother? My people don't know, say freedom is not going to come cheap.
No, freedom is expensive.
Come and help me talk to my people here.
It's either you want it or you live in slavery.
It's either you want it or you don't want it. Speak to our people that they watch you. They can see you.
All hail Oduduwa.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Oduduwa.
No going back.
My brothers, I can say something to you. It's either you want to be a slave or you fight for your freedom.
Hey, slaves.
Freedom is never cheap. So you have to decide, do you want to be a slave forever or do you want to be free? People will die. That is one mind that we Biafrans have. We have already accepted that some people is going to die, but some people have to make a sacrifice for other people to live. So you have to ask yourself question, do you want all your generation to be slave or do you want some people to be sacrificed for others to live? So you must decide one. This is the mindset we Biafrans have. And we will be here today in Downing Street protesting. So make a decision by yourself. If you want your generation to be slave, decide that today.
Tell us a little bit about a sit down at home that happened in the southeast on Monday. It was very powerful, and more of that is going to be coming up every Monday from what they. I mean, I was listening to Simon, and Simon was giving a good, explanation yesterday when I was watching it, because the Nigerian media is trying to put a different narrative. Hey, you're going to lose money, oh, you're going to lose money, oh. Hey, if IPOP say make you sit down at home, but it's crazy because at the end of the day, people will have to buy over the weekend because they know Monday is going to be a shutdown. And if anybody does not buy on Monday, they will keep their money and come and buy it on Tuesday. Okay. So explain to my people there.
No, my people, what I want to say to you is this is government propaganda. What they are saying is that your economy is going to suffer, the school is not going to open, NECO is not going to do this and that. But we have to ask ourselves a question. You have been writing NECO all your life. You graduated from the university.
What did you get out of it?
And you are riding Okada. Now ask yourself a question. What is more important to yourself? Is that writing of that NECO or saving your people? Now NECO will come, but after writing the NECO, then what next?
What next?
Now for us Biafrans, we have chosen the path of economical starvation for Nigeria as a whole. What they're trying to make it look like, you are trying to emasculate Igbo's economy. But the fact is that as of today, Igbo still remain in Nigeria. So the question is, are we starving Igbo's economy or Nigerian economy? So if they say we are in Nigeria, so we are starving the Nigeria's economy. So why are they trying to attribute it to the Igbos? It's only because of what? They want to attract some sympathy from some Igbo people. Why are they complaining about us now going for education? Now, let's be honest. Why do they care about our children? Now, the same children, they are not paying their school fees. The same teachers,
no pension, no welfare.
The same teachers that have been teaching, and they are owing them gratuity for as long as we can remember. They don't get any pension for that. Now, why do they care? This point, saying, oh, your children is going to do this and that, your children is going to... As if they love the children in the first place.
The children that they're not looking after.
Which of them have ever shown that they love our children? If they love the children, the road will be good. If they love the children, they should be provided with a support.
Quality education.
Social workers support like they are doing in UK.
Not the trader money.
Not the traders' money in the first place. So why do they care? Now, this is the first question. Because of what? They want to attract sympathy from some people. The people doing the sit at home are not complaining in the first place. When we go out to protest, the truth is that they will kill us. We are not scared of dying, but the fact is that we have now come to realize that there are two ways for the protest. One, sit at home. Two, going on the street. I will urge my Yoruba brethren, on the 1st of October, can we have a Southern sit at home? Everybody in the South, can they sit at home that day as a sort of protest against the independence?
Why those of us outside will come out and protest?
We will come out in the street from outside and protest. But can we have a Southern protest whereby everybody sit at home? If you don't want to die in the street, because they're going to kill you anyway, but the fact is that we, the Biafrans, have chosen a path to die. Now, can you now go on a sit at home on the 1st of October? Everybody, let there be a total lockdown in the South. Now, when that happens, the government will have a rethink because they're going to lose. Forget about all the things they are saying. Oh, you can't do this and that, but I tell you something, it's hurting their economy. Go on sit at home on the 1st of October, no motor, nothing should move that day. Let it hit them hard, let them know that the game have now changed. So it's no longer about the time. People speak a lot of English. You speak English, people say restructuring and stuff like that.
Restructuring for where?
This campaign has been going on for the last 40 years. Fulani people doesn't want restructuring. They will never accept it. There is no way they can accept restructuring because it's like having a Usain Bolt cruising on a lane, running so fast, and you think he's going to stop for his neighbor to come and run past him, then you are joking. You only have one way, either to kick him out of the lane for him to fall down, or you drag him back. If you cannot do any of these things, then you are joking. There is no way anyone who is on a cruising lane is going to stop for you to pass. So you must ask yourself this question. You cannot get restructuring because Fulani is on a cruising lane. On the cruising lane, they have worked so hard all their life to be exactly where they are today. So they can never stop.
And they are not ready to sacrifice anything.
They are not ready to sacrifice that. So continue joking. When people are joking, I say go to the National Assembly to do this and that.
You have more people from the north controlling the National Assembly. So whatever you take to the National Assembly,
it's going to die. It's going to die
on arrival. Dead on arrival.
This is what Nnamdi Kanu saw years ago. He said, listen, you want me to go to the National Assembly. The fact is that only Kanu senators are bigger than the South as a whole. So how do you want me to win a vote from there? It's impossible. So you need to decide by yourself. You cannot win anything through that. So the only way you can do it is through civil disobedience. It is legal. You cannot force me to go to work if I don't want to go to work. It's not accepted. So what we are trying to do now is to reduce the working hours for our people. From Monday to Friday, we're going to reduce it now to 4 days. The more they continue to hold our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the more they continue to hold Sunday Igboho in that detention, we will reduce it another 3 days. They haven't seen anything yet. The worst is to come. It's either they want to negotiate for a referendum for people to go their way, or we will shrink it until we will be working now for once in a week. We have survived through the war before, so we don't need to be reminded, oh, you guys are going to go hungry and stuff like that. Excuse me. We have gone through that war for 3 years and we survived it. We survived it to 20 pounds, so we can no longer be threatened anymore. So that is all I want to say to you guys. If you want your freedom, you must be ready to make a sacrifice. There is uncomfortable truth there which you must know. Life will go.
Life will go.
Either way you want it, it's either the Fulani kill you
or you get killed by the Fulani.
Or you get killed by the Fulani. So these are two ways. So you must have to decide, do you want to die struggling or do you want to die as a coward? So you have to decide you don't want to die as a coward. Instead, you want to die as a hero. Death is inevitable and somebody is going to die. It's going to be one day. And that time is now. So don't care about what the politicians are saying. They can always tell you everything they want to tell you. Oh, how this and this and this. How this and this. And listen, they never loved you. They will never love you. They should stop pretending. If they want to change Nigeria, they have the power to do it. But they will never want to do it.
Long time ago.
Listening to those politicians, they are criminals.
They are ready to renew another contract of election. 419. So
ignore them. Don't do anything they want to say. Even if it's your brother, don't fight him. If your brother is a politician, but tell him, you know what, brother, I have chosen a different path. And the path I have chosen is a path for self-determination. It's like them running from one party to another.
Self-determination is not a crime.
It's not a crime. We are in London. We are in the streets every day. If this is a crime, we're not going to be doing it.
Definitely.
We are doing it because it is your right to be in the street. It is your right to have a different political opinion. Just as the politicians are running from PDP to APC, these are two different political opinions they are having. You have chosen the path of self-determination, the right to govern yourself. Do not be afraid. Don't think you are doing anything wrong, brothers. You are not doing anything wrong. Stand up for your rights. This is the only way you can challenge the oppressor. The oppressor is happy to get you down, but you have to decide, are you ready to continue being oppressed, or are you ready to live as a hero? Somebody is going to die, my Yoruba brothers. I must say this to you.
No doubt about that.
Somebody is going to die. It doesn't matter. We have lost 5 million people. Ask yourself, why did we not stop? It's unfortunate what happened at Igboho. 2 people died. But that should not demoralize your spirit. Okay? So don't be afraid because 2 people died at Igboho. It's an unfortunate circumstance. But the fact is that if you quit now, they have won.
And that's what they want.
The truth is that some more people is going to die. But you have to accept that some people have to make a sacrifice for some people to live. So if you are not willing to do that, continue to champion your one Nigeria. But I can promise you that one Nigeria is going to kill you as well. So it doesn't matter what you do. One Nigeria is going to kill you.
Thank you very much.
So you rather fight for your nation, die as a proud activist of the Yoruba nation.
Help me speak Igbo to our Biafra brother, because they still there, some of them where they Europe. They say Biafra is not going anywhere. Help me talk to them.
They chere no na Biafra ga abia. Mgbe mwa decide to follow the Biafra, ebum 2 things in mind. One, would that a 3 time limit mgbe Biafra ga abia. Kama hemere no would that na. Echere m na ọ ga-abịa ofu ụbọchị. But kama ndị ndụ, ọgbụgbọ ndị ndụ. Ọ bụrụ na impact m mere na life of generation, wo I contribute, I create awareness Now, mind them, my people. No matter how long it take it, then I've achieved my own goal. So it doesn't matter. But that's right there. Also, you will time. Also, to get the answer, the more I want. You matter what that now. I will not awareness can create to the generation that no one a different way. And when you kiss, madam will kiss you one way. Happy one also is over Nigeria. Then my own will be achieved. So then I said, no, I got water and I got wait, no, I got one nature. And where you that you have my wood that dog out there. More loss than I had there. Come a him know that now. I told me so knows on Nigeria. And when him to Nigeria, I like him on Nigeria. I told me what part of it. Or work will be for me. But we at school. I would have that the life of the youth, you are the future of tomorrow. They're not for them no. I hope I'm the future of the youth. Only one can ever rule Nigeria. So how on earth can I accept to be deceived every year? So my people, it's simple. You are living in abroad. You're thinking when is Biafra going to come? I'll tell to you now again. When I joined the Biafra struggle, I never put a time limit on when it will come.
Whenever it comes.
So what my own intention is, if I manage to create that awareness in the life of the generation coming, my own dream is achieved. It doesn't matter how long it takes. As long as my generation knew there was a country called Biafra, there was a country called Oduduwa, it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. As long as you're able to pass those messages. The only reason you see Fulanis are against it is because of what? The same thing we are preaching to our generation is the same thing they have been preaching to their own generation over the years. They have taught them to hate Yoruba, to hate Igbos. They taught them in their own language from childhood. But the fact is that we kept on saying, let's love one another, let's love one another.
But they don't even love us.
But they don't even love us.
They don't even love us.
They don't want us around.
You know?
So now my own take is, I've taken this awareness to tell the people exactly who is their enemy. And unfortunately, that enemy is not within, it's outside. Yes, we have like saboteurs within us, but the fact is that Fulani have been brainwashed to hate Yoruba, to hate the Igbos. Now, why can I not tell my own children who their real enemy is? Fulani is only jittering because we have started telling our people now exactly that whom their real enemy is. This is why they are jittering. So my brothers, wherever you are, in Europe, in Australia, in the US, in African continent, or wherever you are, you have to join the struggle. It's so easy. You don't have to set a timeline when you want a Biafra, when you want to do the war, but the fact is that the war will come. The fact is that Biafra will come. So the effort you are making today, the information you are passing to the generation is what matters more, rather than the timeline. So please, wherever you are, join the moving trend. We are going forward. We have been happy before the white man came.
Yes.
And we will be happy again. It doesn't matter how long it takes. So don't stress yourself about how long is it going to take. One thing I'm very sure is that Oduduwa will be better than Nigeria.
Definitely.
One thing I know is that Biafra will be better than Nigeria. When you have people you share the same culture with, so as far as you share the same culture with people, there is no way a Biafran person will watch his own Biafran person will be killed without speaking against it. There is no way Oduduwa will watch his fellow Oduduwa being slaughtered and they have nothing to say. The only reason why you have insecurity and killings in Nigeria today is because Fulani believes in the right to kill. And unfortunately, your politicians have been bought over. They don't want to speak because of what they're going to lose. They don't want to speak because they are owing the debt to the federal government. And that their debt is what? How all of them came to power. None of them came through the right way. So they have been silenced. You have to ask yourself, should we be silent them or should we challenge the status quo? We have chosen to challenge the status quo. We are not happy with it. We are fed up with Nigeria. Nigeria can never be salvaged. Forget about anybody deceiving you that Nigeria will be salvaged. They've told you this 40 years ago. Ask yourself a question. When I was growing up, as far back as 20, 30 years ago, were you not told that they will provide electricity and water for you? Why are they still making the same promises to you after 30, 40 years?
That's wrong.
Why? It's a slogan they are using every time to gain power from you. Now ask yourself, why is all these promises every time? How many times will someone make a promise to you and fail, then you become cautious of next one? If I tell you I'm coming 5 o'clock today and I didn't turn up 5 o'clock, Then I tell you tomorrow, I'm coming 5 o'clock, and I didn't turn up 5 o'clock. The next day, I tell you I'm coming 5 o'clock, and I didn't come 5 o'clock. What are you going to do? Are you not going to be fed up with me? This is the question you must ask yourself. You've been promised electricity, you've been promised everything for the last 30 years, and they still fail you. Can't you get tired of listening to those promises? This is the first question we are asking my people who believe in one Nigeria. Are you not fed up with the promises and fail? Are you not fed up? Ask yourself this question. What have they not promised you before? They promised you good hospital, but Buhari is in London enjoying the hospital.
Enjoy better hospital here.
So tell me, why are you not fed up? Give me one reason why you're not fed up with being Nigeria. Tell me, give me one reason. Is it the education? You think you are educated? You are joking. I tell you something, the thing that a university student, somebody knows in Nigeria is lower than what a nursery school student have in UK. I can honestly tell you. I've been there. Sometimes when I tutor my children on here who are in primary school, I must be honest with you, there are a lot of things they know, which myself I don't even know. The fact is that they learn all these things practically. But these are the same promises they are making to you. They will tell you, oh, the people championing these agitations are living abroad. They want you to die in Nigeria. Then ask them some question. Where is their own children? Are their own children not abroad?
Don't mind them.
So they are trying to blackmail you to tell you, oh, they are abroad. They want you to do this and this. But the fact is that where is their own children? They are living in the same abroad.
Abroad, yeah.
Ask yourself a question. When people are telling you these people are living abroad and they want you to die back home, ask them a question. Why are they killing you in the first place? They are making you look as if that you are the troublemaker. But you are not the troublemaker. So why are they killing you in the first place? Because they don't have the right to kill you. So why are they telling you, if you come on here, if you go protest, we will kill you? Why are they killing you? Do they ever have right to kill you? The answer is no. So they are killing and they are blaming the people in abroad. They say they're sending you to early grave. Why are they killing you? For coming with a placard. Just for coming for the placard and someone will kill you and said, oh, when they send you, then you go and die. Why are they killing you? This is the first question you need to ask them. Do they have the right to kill you? So they are killing you, to blackmail others emotionally. But one thing they must know is that we have decided the path that we're going to die anyway one day. So it doesn't matter how long they try to subdue us. My Oduduwa brothers, you must stand up. Stand up and defend your right. Look back in the history and ask yourself, why is it that in Oduduwa was the first people to produce television in the whole world?
Before France.
Before France. Why can you not do it again? Ask yourself those questions. Why are you the first people in the whole world to produce television before France? Is it because the brain is dead? No, it's not because the brain is dead. It's because you have been emasculated not to think about your future. The Fulani want to drag you down to start thinking like them. They want you to start rearing cow like them. You want to rear cow, but you don't want to do it the way they want it. You want to do it the more technological, advanced way. But they want you to go with a stick. You have seen what happened of recent. The people called the Hizbah. Buhari's daughter, daughter-in-law, wearing an open cloth. The Hizbah cannot arrest her. You cannot arrest the son. But if a poor man wears the same thing, then tomorrow they will say, oh, he's showing his body up. So those laws, there are laws for the poor and the laws for the rich. Now ask yourself, brothers, my Oduduwa brothers, stop thinking about death. Stop thinking someone is going to die. If you're not willing to make any sacrifice of life, you are not willing for your freedom. I can tell you that. So someone must die. It doesn't matter. Someone must die, but you are dying a hero. Those two people that died at Ibuho SARS, they died as a hero. They will be remembered forever. If you die today, what are you going to be remembered for? That is the first question you need to ask yourself. You have watched yesterday, the army was showing people's placard, the Boko Haram surrender. They said, please forgive us. And I'm happy somebody came in and said, okay, you want me to forgive you for making me a widow. How can I forgive you? 1,000 people, they have killed 350,000 people and they want a forgiveness. Let's be honest. if Yoruba activists have killed 350,000 people, Nigerians, would they be forgiven? If Biafrans have killed 350,000 people, would they be forgiven? The answer is no. So that is to tell you, you live in a country that doesn't love you. One law for the Fulani and another law for Yoruba and another law for Biafrans. So tell yourself it is enough. Get over it that Nigeria cannot be salvaged. It took me a long time to be convinced myself that Nigeria cannot be. You are coming very late, but you must understand that from the time you join, it's not late for you to tell yourself, we have had enough of this rubbish. Get over it that Nigeria will never be good. You must get over it. It can never. I can assure you that Nigeria will never be better. Nigeria can only be worse. You must accept that Nigeria can never, I can promise you, Nigeria can never be salvaged. Look, for example, when Ojukwu went for restructuring in Aburi after 53 years now. What happened? They said they don't want a restructuring. But after 53 years, now you want to restructure it. Ask yourself, why did Ojukwu succeed in the first place? He succeeded because a sacrifice of blood was made, because Igbos were being killed. After that sacrifice, now there is an agreement. So anybody who thinks today you want a restructuring without making a sacrifice, you are joking. Fulani will never allow you to restructure Nigeria without you making a sacrifice. So what sacrifice have the people made? No sacrifice, and you want a restructuring you rejected after more than 300,000 Igbo people were killed, and they managed to get that agreement, which was thwarted. Now you thinking you're going to get it at a platter of gold? You are honestly joking. You're not going to get it because you haven't made that sacrifice which was made before, and then it was thwarted. We are telling you today to get out from Nigeria now. You think people are joking? Okay, I'll tell you something. You that is not accepting it today, give it another 40, 50 years. You will now realize that this is the best way. The best way to go is to get out from Nigeria. But don't wait for that 43 years to come. Take it now that you have the opportunity. Align yourself with the right-thinking people who believes in the liberation of his people. If you do that, there is only one thing possible. They are telling you, oh, let's be united and stuff like that and stuff like that. The truth is that allow us to get out. If we want to be united, then we will decide that by ourselves. And when we decide that, then we set up at times we want to be friends. Nobody have the right at times of being in a relationship with anybody. Let's get out. We'll come to the times of how we want to be related. You cannot tell me how to relate with an agreement. It's called treaty. And sometimes they lie to you. What about Igbo properties in Lagos? What about Igbo properties in Osun? What about Yoruba properties in the East? The truth is that there is an agreement, there is an ECOWAS agreement that no one's property would be stolen. So stop listening to those rubbish. If we live today, what is going to happen and what is going to happen?
I can hear you loud and clear.
You understand? This is a scaremongering. Scaremongering. When British wanted to leave the EU,
sorry, I didn't catch that.
David Cameron hired Obama from the US to come and threaten the citizens of Britain, telling them, okay, if you leave EU,
I'm using the other phone. Let's see if I can
if you leave
that message
the EU
in just about a few minutes. Just bear with me. Let's continue on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get that message that Frank has sent to me. 1 minute. Once again, yeah, that one. Yes. Once again,
so that if you leave European Union, you're gonna be on the back queue. That is what they were told. But they have left the EU today. Are they on the back queue?
Okay. Can you ask
no.
me to send it to,
politicians will always have their interest. They will threaten you. They will tell you what you cannot do. They will tell you what you can do. But I tell you, at the end of the day, no one is gonna confiscate anyone's property. This is a civilized world, and I can tell you that. So stop panicking about the rubbish they are telling you. It's never gonna happen. No one is gonna lose his property. They will tell you about marriage. We are intermarried and stuff like that. And who cares if we are intermarried? Right. Who cares? Even if we are intermarried, and so what? If we are intermarried, then you seek a visa for your spouse. There is an agreement. Write an agreement that everybody who is married, the family is going to be secure. You give them residency. You give them the right to live in the country. Are we all not married?
Oh yeah. There's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move a little bit away. There's somebody speaking, as you can imagine. I'm right opposite with the playground street.
So, my brothers and sisters, stop panicking. Do not allow them to tell you because you are married, where is my wife going to be? Where is my husband is going to be? Because we are intermarried, we must live as one country. No, there is nothing like that. Ask your brothers who live abroad, are they married somewhere? Yes. Are they living there? Yes, they are. So if I'm married to a Oduduwa person and I'm living in Lagos, I'm living in Oduduwa land, what will make it impossible for Oduduwa to give me visa? There is nothing that made it impossible. So being married to Oduduwa or being married to a Biafran don't mean if you separate that you're going to divorce your wife. You don't have to divorce your wife. Your wife will be given automatic right to stay. Your children becomes a citizen of that country. Then that is called a dual nationality. If you want it, you accept it. If you don't want it, you can remain on your visa. So don't be threatened by the politicians telling you because you are married and stuff and that is why you don't want the country to be divided. No, let the country divide. Let everybody seek a right to live in the country they are living. Okay? So do not be afraid. Stop listening to politicians. Take your power now that you have it to live the life that you want to live. Okay? All hail Biafra. All hail Oduduwa. And my middle belt brothers and sisters, please rise up. They are killing you. They pretend to love you. They lied to you before during the Biafran genocide, 1967, 1970, that you need to hold Nigerians by all means together. Now the fact is after 53 years, they are killing you. How long can they kill you before you realize the Fulani people never love you? They will never. And sometimes people think that we hate Fulani. No, we don't hate Fulani. There is one thing that we have recognized. That is to say, Fulani have a different lifestyle. And we want them to live the life they want to live without any interference from the south. If they want to be the core Muslim and want to kill themselves, good for them if that is they are happy doing it. We don't hate them. But we must tell ourselves the truth. We have a different lifestyle. So we want to live so that they can Islamize themselves how they want it. If anybody still, they believe in killing that person, let them kill him. It's their culture. It's not in our culture. We don't hate them, but we must understand that we have two different cultures. So we want to live so that they can live their life to the fullest, how they want it. Okay? So middle belt must stand up, do things that will please themselves. Not to allow themselves to be called to the Fulani lifestyle of killing. We don't want it, and we will never want it. Peace, brothers, okay?
But all I can say is, once again, this is Star Radio UK, your finest African and Caribbean radio station in London.
Any placard? Okay.
Well, you're quite right. It's not the first time that the High Commission in UK, the Nigerian High Commission, which is just about a few meters away from me, have called on police, to disperse, the peaceful protesters gathering in front of the Nigerian High Commission here in London. And the reason for that is, if you can remember that, the president has been here for almost coming up to 2 weeks now. We do not know where exactly he is, but information even saying that the president is not actually living in the resident home that is meant to be living, which is the Abuja house here in London. But those that have decided to use the Nigerian High Commission as their vigil location since the last 14 days have not been getting it well with the embassy staff that have continuously called on the police on them. But as you can tell, this is a freedom of protest, freedom of rally in the UK, and as long as you're not disturbing the peace of others, that is allowed. Yes, the police were called, but as usual, the police are aware that sometimes it's just a call to check on those that were there, but nothing more than that. Well, quite a lot is happening in Nigeria. The first one is the news coming out from Borno State, where the military have decided now to give sympathy to the Boko Haram that are surrendering themselves to the Nigerian army. Not just that alone, I could see some of the placard that they have in their hands saying Nigeria should also forgive them. We are talking about terrorists now asking Nigerians to forgive them for whatever reason as well. So this is also going on in Nigeria as we speak right now. Not only that, they were also giving some kind of foodstuff right in front of them. So the question a lot of people are now asking since that image came out, to the public is, what about those asking for like the self-determination? Do they get forgiven by the Nigerian system that have taken them away in the last 35 days in Abuja as we speak right now? So what I can say is, there's quite a lot happening, but let's also talk about some of the other atrocity that is taking place as well this morning. It seems 3 people that were kidnapped in Ekiti State have regained back their freedom after ransom have been paid to them as well. That is also coming from the headline in Nigeria as well. I was looking at the National Bureau of Statistics yesterday during my broadcast to some of my followers yesterday, and I could tell you that the unemployment in Nigeria doesn't seem to be going down very soon. I was looking at it from back to 2010, where we have more Nigerians that are unemployed for so many reasons that we can talk about. I mean, we're talking about lack of productivity in the country. There's lack of opportunity as well in the country, and as we can always say, Nigeria being the capital poverty of the world, with about 86 million Nigerians are people living in extreme poverty as we speak today. So that is also coming up from the headline. If you've just joined us, this is Star Radio UK coming live to you. Right behind me from Whitehall, opposite is the number 10 Downing Street, where, like I always say, is a very busy area with so many activities happening to the left-hand side and to the right-hand side. Also, what are the other news coming up in Nigeria this morning? It seems the momentum continue, with a lot of people demanding that, the vice president should be somebody to be put in front, for the presidency should after the 2023 is coming up. I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will be asking whether the vice president is what to be given that same opportunity, or is this just another gimmick that is being played by the cabal, especially now that more Yorubas are demanding for the self-determination out of Nigeria, and that also means that more people might be pleased with having a Yoruba presidency as against self-determination. But that will be something that we'll have to look into. I was following the PDP as well. The PDP seems to be having a lot of issues when it comes to their chairman as well, but it seems they've been given a bit of room. There was a lot of meeting taking place in Abuja yesterday as well. Let's come back to some of the other news quickly as well. It's coming up to 11:15, the 11th of August 2021 is Star Radio UK, the morning show live from central London, where we are broadcasting from. A lot of Nigerians were not, we're coming up, with this viral video that went out, from one of the diplomats that was abused, by the Jakarta in the Southeast Asia. And the reason for that is, again, as you can imagine, a lot of Nigerians go through this all the time. We have Nigerians that are living in UK that are having immigration issues. We have Nigerians in America, in Canada. But this took place with the viral video. I was listening to, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ohema, discussing this with the media back in Nigeria, asking that the Geneva Convention has not been the Geneva Convention has literally not taken place when this diplomat was abused, being taken in a vehicle that was moving and his head being locked into the back of the seat. But the question a lot of Nigerians is, wow, it's good that the the foreign minister is talking about what is happening in Jakarta, but what about the same Geneva Convention of the rendition kidnap of Mazin Amtekano from Kenya? And you can see that one good for the Ganga and it's a different thing for somebody else. So are we all Nigerians when the foreign minister that should be advising the vice president and the president and the country that kidnapping rendition of a British citizen from Kenya to Nigeria is also against the Geneva Convention? Let me come back again to you first in the studio as we continue with the morning broadcast. It is Star Radio UK, your finest African and Caribbean radio station in London. I hope you can still hear me back in the studio. Yeah. Well, I mean, the question is, when you see the Nigerian military coming up with able-bodied men, in their more than 20s, donating clothing to them, giving them food stuff, and they have a placard saying, "Nigerian, please forgive us." And the question is, do we just forgive them, or should we take them to a court process, detain them, and then somebody must come out for their bail? Because we have 12 innocent Yorubas that were taken away after the assassination attempt on the life of Chief Sunday Igboho in Ibadan, that is currently still being held, even though the bail proceedings is going on. And Nigerians are asking this question: can we continue to see this kind of atrocity that these individuals have committed, and yet they're bringing them to the media glaring and asking for forgiveness from Nigeria, and also saying Borno State is a home of peace? Does that mean that they'll be forgiven, put out into the society? Then what happens next? Does somebody monitor them? Does somebody have access to them? Just like we do know that in cases here in the United Kingdom, if you commit a kind of crime, you might have a tag on your leg that sometimes you would have to be monitored because you don't want to be outside from a particular time to a particular time. We do not have that system in Nigeria. So if these able men are allowed back into the society, what do we know we're going to be end of them? Or are they going to go back into the atrocity of what they've done before? Are they going to be good citizens of Nigeria? These are questions millions of Nigerians are asking after those images popped up about 72 hours ago. Well, I mean, you're quite right. When you look at the incident of the viral of this diplomat being abused or being taken away the immigration officer somewhere in Jakarta. The question is, there's so many millions of Nigerians that have this, scenario taking place, whether in Dubai. I've just come from the Chinese embassy not far away from here, and we've seen the abuse that takes place on a daily basis. Whether in India, where Nigerians have been killed. Do we have the High Commission coming out? Do we have the Foreign Secretary, the Foreign Minister, speaking to the media about some of this injustice? But again, the question remains is, why do Nigerians being labeled quickly when it comes to some of these atrocities? It's all because a lot of Nigerians are migrating out of Nigeria to all of this country, and sometimes have the bad eggs among them that creates a lot of havoc, a lot of crime, and sometimes an average Nigerian becomes a target, whether you're a good person, because those countries do not know who is good among all the Nigerians, and that means for you carrying a Nigerian passport, you are being labeled as quickly as possible. And I'm sure maybe the diplomat must have explained to them that he's a diplomat, but I'm sure many Nigerians must have used that same trick and they were not interested in that. Well, let's look at some of what is trending on Twitter. Quite a lot is trending as usual. Buhari is trending. It's coming up to almost 2 weeks, and yet the president is still here in the United Kingdom taking medical treatment. That is trending on Twitter this morning. And likewise, we can see that, the Yorubas are still trending as well, back home as well. But the question, that we'll be discussing later on Niger Voices, this evening, is the continuation when I get back to the studio later on in the evening of why should we continue to have the stolen wealth of Africa or the stolen wealth of Nigerians brought to United Kingdom for properties to be bought here, but yet more Nigerians, more Africa are suffering on the other side of the globe. So that will be the topic this evening, and I'll be treating on some of the other issues surrounding, the agitation and the coming election, because so many people now are asking a countdown as that election is coming up. Should we go for another election, or should we abide by those that say the 1999 Constitution is no longer working and we must bring it down as quickly as possible, because that Constitution should renew when we get another election, and if we don't go for another election, that means that Constitution will be void. These are the conversations that we'll be having later on tonight at 6 p.m. 1800 hours on Star Radio UK. Make sure you tune in. But as you can still see, I can see the bin truck right inside number 10 Downing Street, as well as he's making his way inside to collect some of the rubbish that has been used by the Prime Minister and some of his, staff in that building as well. To my left-hand side is the Cabinet Office, and further down there, I was looking at the International Trade Building as well, and I'm sure when we talk about international trade, that means these are the trade going on not just from Nigeria to UK, but from UK to different part of the globe as well. But yesterday, we were discussing some of the product out of Nigeria that is meant to be coming out onto different part of the globe, like coming into UK or Germany or America. And the reason why they do not get allowed into UK is because of the standard of some of those products. A lot of Nigerians that live here will want to get a product from Nigeria, but the standard and the traces of some of those products is very, very difficult, especially when it comes to food intake that Britain takes very, very, very serious, and the European Union as well. This is Star Radio UK. It's coming up to exactly 11:25 as we're going to be winding it down from here. But I'll be back again later on in the studio with Niger Voices on Star Radio UK. Well, you're quite right. I went out very early on intelligence because I was told some of our politicians are already around in a particular area here in London. Like I said, the president, from information that we gathered, is not living in the resident home that he is meant to be living in Abuja House. And the question is, if the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, about 200 million, is not in Abuja resident, where is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? I'll be putting that question to our listeners later on Niger Voices. But for now, stay tuned with Archie so that he can continue with the rest of the program. But where is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Coming up to 2 weeks that he has been in UK for medical treatment and an education summit that went under 24 hours. That education summit should have been done in Nigeria because it was an online platform. But again, the president also wanted to visit his doctor that, according to his visa aid, he has been visiting in the last 40 years. That means 40 years ago, the president never believed in the healthcare system of Nigeria. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, as Frank, walking back behind the scene, and the rest of the team as well. From here now, bye for now. Well, I might be no studio so because there's quite a lot of noise at the background, and that's why I had to use, the airport. We've been giving you the background. There's a lot of, our people that are arriving from this end. I'll be showing you that briefly. But one thing we got to remember is Yoruba nation is non-negotiable. Whether Great Britain likes it or not, whether United Nations likes it or not, we will continue to agitate, educate, and expect our people to listen to us from different parts of the world. Nigeria is a crime scene. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move around and move this one here so that I can have, let's turn around and show you that side, as you can see. And then we're going to move these as well. We still have people watching us on YouTube as well. So I'm going to turn this around. So what you're watching right there, for those of you that are following us, let's turn this one around as well. These are our people here every day. And while I get myself together, and then we prepare for the business of the day. This is Koikimedia, live from central London, number 10 Downing Street, Whitehall, as we continue to show you so many things happening here. So let's move around a little bit now with our people here every day. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Good morning, Auntie. How are you? I've just been to Kenya embassy, not far away from here, and asking them why they allow Nigerian government to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. You're here.
They allow their own country, their governor, their president.
Yeah. Your life here every day. What is the reason for coming down here?
It's to protest about Nnamdi Kanu release and the referendum of Biafra.
Referendum. Thank you very much. For those that are thinking that, is it worth it? What will you tell them?
It is worth it.
It is worth it. Thank you very much. Well, as you can see, I'm going to move backwards a little bit so that I can give you a closer view. Right there is number 10 Downing Street. This is Koikimedia, the 11th of August 2021. And that's the beauty of UK. You are not being harassed by the Nigerian DSS, the Daura Secret Service. So what you're watching there is what happens every day when people come here to explain to the people the atrocity, the crime against humanity that takes place in Nigeria, and yet the international community are not aware of it. So, and like I always say, we have the opportunity to continue to educate and talk to the people And we are not just the only one. If you come down to this side, you will also notice there's quite a lot of media activities there. As you can see, interviews with the Gurkhas. The Gurkhas, for those of you that knows their background, were those that fought aligned with the British military. But years after that, they've not been given the same opportunity like the British. So that is why they have been coming out every day. Respect the Gurkhas feeling equal rights. These were ex-British Gurkhas. They fought aligned in the same as the British soldiers, but 21st century, they've not been given the same opportunity like the British. And that is why we are saying to every one of us, from those of you that are watching, that we all must do something. Whether you sit down doing nothing, who else are you expecting to do it? A lot of us might not understand that we are being killed. Genocide is taking place in Nigeria every blessed day. Genocide. But yet, nobody wants to talk about it. Millions of Nigerians are being killed. Millions of them. Eleton Loinan is saying, he's a journalist, freelance. I've seen him so many times. And we have them here all the time. But if you expect him to report about Nigerian crime, he's not going to be interested. They have more other priorities that is happening around the globe. And that is why somebody like us, using our platform to continue to enlighten and educate our people about the atrocity and the crime against humanity. We must not get tired and we must not get fed up. Yes, sometimes one people, two people. It is not everybody that is going to fight it to the end. Àwọn kan máa ní ẹ, àwọn ò lè ṣe wàhálà yẹn. Tẹ́yìn bá ní ẹ lè ṣe wàhálà yẹn, àwọn wo gan lẹ fẹ́ kó máa ṣe wàhálà yẹn. As you can see there, we have people that have been coming here for the last 7 weeks. We have people that have been coming here on a daily basis. They've now turned this space to where they want to show the world the atrocity committed by the Nigerian government. But on the other side there, you see people enjoying a better life. They're here on holiday. They're here from different parts of the country. They are from Denmark, Germany, Holland, Austria, New Zealand. And when they come to UK, they want to visit number 10 Downing Street. But they do not know that there's a country called Nigeria where there's a crime against humanity taking place every day. But when they come here, we will show them, we will explain to them that there's a crime in a country called Nigeria of 200 million people where the Fulanis and the Hausas are killing every other tribes and they want to take our land. That is why we will tell those to the international tourist that comes to UK. But who do you expect to do it? Yes, not everybody will have the opportunity. Not everybody will have the time, especially with our people back home that are now being harassed by the DSS, by the Secret Service police, by the security in each of the states, running after people that are demanding self-determination as against people that are terrorists that are now asking Nigerians to forgive them. I am now asking the question, should we continue to forgive people that are killing us? No. But that is what is happening in Nigeria. The Boko Haram are killing us and they're asking for forgiveness. Crazy. It's madness. Genocide is taking place. One person was killed in America, George Floyd, and the whole world went kaput. Thousands of Yorubas and Igbo have been killed in the Middle Belt. But the world is quiet. And that is why we are saying enough is enough. Give us the referendum so that we can go on our own. October 1st, there will be a peaceful protest here in London, in central London. If you are going to be in London, make sure you attend that rally. Also, Osun Osogbo is coming up this week. We expect you, if you're in Nigeria, to go as well. But one thing is, Yorubas must continue to speak up. The Biafra must continue to speak up. And the middle belt must not get tired as well. You see, anytime you get there on, people are respecting those that are fighting for us. Yes, those in Nigeria might not care about us in what we are doing because they believe in their fraudulent politician. Their politician that does not respect them, their politician that disrespect them, their politician that have not given them any opportunity. But yet, they trust this fraudulent politician that are giving headache to every one of us. But we are not going to be tired. We are not going to back down. We will continue to campaign for the injustice, for the crime against humanity. I'm going to go that other side, and we're going to take more calls on this program. So I'm going to cross the road slightly, and then we will allow few calls so that we will get your views for those of you that are watching us at home as well. Nigeria is a crime scene, and that is why your life has been mortgaged. Millions of you would love to be in UK, but millions of us would love to come back to our own land, that is the Yoruba land and the Biafra land. And that is why we are saying enough is enough. Can you see all the killings that is taking place on a daily basis? The Yorubas have been killed. The Biafras have been killed. The Middle Belt have been killed. Everybody is being killed. And we are saying, hashtag, free everybody, give us referendum so that we can go our own peaceful way. So I'm going to come this way, and then we're going to take a couple of calls. But let me show you, I will continue to show you this image on this side, and then I will open the phone line where we will take a couple of calls. My name is Olayomi Koiki. The platform is Koikimedia, as we continue to bring the word of the atrocity and the genocide against humanity being committed by the Nigerian Fulani government, killing our people on a daily basis. So let's get the calls in. I think somebody's already calling. Those of you that knows the number, let's go straight to calls. Hello, caller. Hello, you're live with Koikimedia, Central London. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Eshegoni, ma'am. Ami. 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 Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Torí pé àwọn olórí wa, àwọn àgbààgbà wọn pa ẹnu wọn mọ́, Ọlọ́run wá ń lo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ń pè láti sọ̀rọ̀. Sísọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dẹ̀ ti tó sí ẹ̀wọ̀n
Yeah. Yeah. I hope those of you on YouTube can hear the voice of the mother. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, àmín, 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 àmín. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma, ẹ ṣé gan ni ma, ẹ ṣé gan ni. We continue to take calls. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa tẹ́ ń wò wá. The number is +4475. I want you to also engage in this discussion, but I want us to remind ourselves of these people asking for freedom. One can forgive one. These are people asking for forgiveness. Nigerian, please forgive us. That is what the Boko Haram are telling us. I'm sure some of you have seen the image, but it is worth showing you all the time. They are asking me and you to forgive us, forgive them rather. Should we forgive terrorists? Why should we forgive them with all the atrocity they have committed in Nigeria? You are watching number 10 Downing Street in Whitehall, where we are here every day, Monday to Saturday. If you have time, make sure you join us as well, so that the foreigners that are coming here, as you can see, they keep taking pictures. Some of them, look, Cherry, there's crime in Nigeria. And now that they are seeing it, they will go and find out what is actually happening in Nigeria. +4475 940 979. Crime against humanity is happening in Nigeria. Genocide is happening in Nigeria. The British government is not doing anything to it. 1914 amalgamation was something that was created by the British government. If you'd like to join the conversation, you can also call the number +4475 9405079. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, you're live on the program. Hello. All right, we'll let that call go, especially when they're coming from Nigeria. The network is not very good. I will be able to see some of your comments as well. Thank you very much. Adekunle Yoruba young men and sister with our father and mother stand for the Yoruba nation before it is too late. According to 1999 Constitution, and I guess there's another protest happening on the other side. I can see something, teacher. So there's always a protest happening in central London every other day. 11:39 is Koikimedia. We're live in front of the Whitehall as we continue. This is what people are told wants to do, but they can't do so because the Nigerian government is now running after everybody. Nigerian government wants to take everybody out. They do not want us to speak because they know the crime they are committing every day. But we outside the country, we will continue to stage what Professor Akitoye says, picketing. We will continue to do picketing as well. Go straight. We have another caller on the line. Hello, caller. Okay, that line is not coming very well. Let's hear these Fulani music that I always love to play to us. Let me play that, even though I haven't come with my speaker, but we should be able to manage it as well. Once again, this is a music I want us to enjoy. Yorùbá ẹ dìde, ẹ dìde, ẹ jí gìrì. Haúsá ò ní fi wá sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn, Fúlàní ò ní fi wá sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn. A lè dá dúró. Ẹ dìde, ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire. Thank you very much, those of you that are watching us. You can see the life that people are enjoying. Àwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ń rí, àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀ ń rí. Ìlú mi ò tó pọ̀ tó 7 million, but their citizens are enjoying. Okay, I guess we have somebody else calling. Let's see if we have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣe fẹ́ bá wa dá sétò ni. Ẹ káàárọ̀, mo ní ṣe fẹ́ dá sórí. Ó yá, à ń gbọ́ yín. Ibo lẹ ti ń pè wá? Láti Nàìjíríà, à ń gbọ́ yín o. Ẹ bá wa dá.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ nípa gbogbo nǹkan ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Sunday Igboho, Bàbá Dami, ọmọ adé ẹ̀dúpọ̀ màmá wà pẹ̀lú wa,
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run ní fi wá sílẹ̀.
Àmín.
Ṣé rí àwọn olórí burúkú yẹn náà? Àtẹnujẹ ló ń ba ayé wọn jẹ́, ojú wa dẹ̀ ti là, everybody ti rí, ọlọ́run ṣe fún wọn. Ṣé ó yẹ yín?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àdé àwọn pípù yìí, àwọn Fúlàní yìí, wọ́n ń dọ́gbọ́n ẹ́ńtà wa from different states wa.
Okay.
Ó jẹ́ yìí. Wọ́n ẹ́ńtà wa to the extent àwọn pípù tí wọ́n ń rí ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ẹnu wọn ò gbọ́, ẹnu wọn ò gbọ́, wọn ò ní nǹkan láti sọ láti lè ṣe. Ṣé ó yẹ yín?
Àgbọ́yé.
Èmi dùn pẹ̀lú gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀láìtì wa lórí media, lórí everything. Ṣé ó yẹ yín? From there, ẹlòmíì náà think wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń wò pé nǹkan yìí is true.
Alàgbà mi ẹ má bínú pé mo interfere. Ṣé rí àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀ ń wò tó dé fìlà tó ń look smart tó ìlú mi nínú wọn wọ̀ tó 7 million, but àwọn ọmọ wọn ní opportunity láti wá sí ìlú òyìnbó. Ìmí wá holiday ni o, kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń gbé o. Bí ẹ láwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan bí ẹ tó ń gbé nígbà tó jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ìlú tẹ́ pé tó wọ́n wà lọ́lídé tó kó wọn wá síta kó wá wo bí London ṣe rí. Púpọ̀ nù wọn ìlú wá láti ìlú mi ni. Ìlú ìtànsán yẹn wọ̀ tó 10 million. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣayé wọn. Ẹ wá máa béèrè pé kí ló dé táwa náà lè máa tó bá jẹ́ pé Yorùbá ni wá ni tí ìlú wa wà òkè ni bí ìgbà tó yẹ káwọn náà lè máa wá holiday níbí báyìí náà. tó bá fẹ́ gba visa nísìn gbogbo nǹkan ló máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ìlú ni Kútọ́nù lè apply fún visa tí Kútọ́nù bá ṣe wà yẹn àbí Ghana wọn lè apply fún visa kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kí embassy máa fún wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni nígbà tí economy wọn ti dá.
Wọn lè apply bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí economy wọn dá àwọn náà fẹ́ dúró lórúkọ gbogbo wàhálà tá a wà pọ̀ yìí ti sú wa a ṣe mọ́. àwọn èèyàn
ṣiṣẹ́.
ìṣiṣẹ́ wá dàbí ọ̀dẹ.
níbo ló ti fi fún lówó ọbẹ̀ ìjà lé níjà lọ́la kọ́ fún wa ní referendum kọjá máa lọ. lágbára Ọlọ́run. kódà àfẹ́ wọn mọ́ ẹ ṣé gan ni eléyìí ti tó gẹ́ enough is enough freedom ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you very much. ṣe rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá láti Nàìjíríà àwòrán ta fi ń wọ̀nyí kò ń ṣe gimmick in tó ṣe jẹ́ àwa náà máa gbádùn ni sórí ìwọ náà yẹ kí ìwọ náà lè ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kò ní o fẹ́ lọ London o fẹ́ lọ America o ò nídìí visa tí ó bá yẹ pé passport ìlú ẹ̀ wà òkè o ò nídìí visa tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì nìkan ló máa rà +447594050979 àtúndẹ́ lómi tó ti ń pè wá ẹgbẹ́ òun sókè. àwa ni ẹ sà mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹni gbogbo time à ń gbọ́ yín. ẹ jẹ́ ní sùúrù Mr. Ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí lórí YouTube ṣé ń gbọ́ Mr. Ṣẹ́gun nítorí pé fóònù yẹn ó dínà síra wọn díẹ̀díẹ̀ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ Mr. Ṣẹ́gun.
Nàìjíríà ti fowó yín lẹ́mọ̀ lọ́mọ ní ìlànà ìlànà tó fẹ́ ra fóònù 200,000 tẹ́ máa lọ dáwó èlú tẹ́wàá yìí fóònù tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi tí mo lò £38 ni mò ń san lóṣù. Wọ́n lè máa fún mi ní unlimited deck, unlimited internet, unlimited message £38 lóṣù. Mo lè máa kọ́ fún ọdún méjì. Fóònù yẹn ti tẹ̀lé pápá láti ẹ̀. Ìyẹn wọ́n wá sí internet ilé tó jẹ́ wifi. £15 ni mo san lóṣù. Wọ́n lè connect fóònù mẹ́wàá wọn £15 yẹn lè máa san fóònù ìgbà tó parí. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́ wọ́n kàn sí fraud wọn Nàìjíríà ni. Ìkẹta páàkì táwọn ọmọ ti ṣeré kẹtọ́rọ́rí máìlì kan amárí páàkì kò sádùúgbò sí páàkì. Níbo làdúgbò wọn tí páàkì wà Nàìjíríà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọtí kọ́lẹ́jì kò sí páàkì kò sí anything. Wọ́n lè máa kílèsì gbogbo ọkọ̀ táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa fi ṣeré jàǹdófà débi pé ẹ̀fẹ́ sáré ni o débi pé ẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe báyìí ni o. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa kílèsì síbẹ̀ fún yín ládùúgbò kọ̀ọ̀kan ló wà. Mẹ́rin ló àdúgbò tí mo fẹ́ mẹ́rin ló wà bẹ̀ mẹ́rin ló wà ládùúgbò tí mo gbé. Láti jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ tẹ́ ń bọ́ láti kọ́ ọ̀dẹ́gbẹ́ ṣe láti Nàìjíríà, ojoojúmọ́ náà ṣe láti ní lọ́rọ̀ yìí, ojoojúmọ́ different hour, ojoojúmọ́ every week wọ́n ń bèrè ọ̀dọ́ máa ní, kò lè tọ́lọ̀ máa ń pa àláàtì wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe ṣe wọ́n máa wá jáde ní káàkiri. Ìdúkú òwúrọ̀ yẹn ká kó sí Mẹ́ríkà. Nílùú yìí, tẹ bá dé ọ̀tútù, wọ́n máa àtẹ́ǹdì sí yín, kò sí pé bóyá wọ́n máa fẹ́ pé you come later, wọ́n máa wojú sáà, kò sí ìwọ́n tó jẹ́ first come first serve mi. Wọ́n máa mú ìwọlé ní ọ̀fẹ́ dẹ̀ ni. Káwákò yẹn ọ̀fẹ́ ló ẹni bá kí wọ́n la ìgbẹ̀yẹ o ẹni tó bá wà ẹ̀dá jù sí ni o. Tó bá wà ẹ̀dá jù sí, wọ́n á fún ẹ ní oògùn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Bọ̀dù wọn tó bá wà, ó ti lè pẹ́ bó tó wà ẹ̀dá jù sí, tó bá jẹ́ wọ́n bá plate káàbọ̀ púpọ̀ fún ẹ, tó kù ẹ máa jẹ́ £100. £8 ló máa tán, £8. Ìjọba ló máa tán ó kù, ọmọ ti dá ìdí ẹni. Adé ní wà fẹ́ tó tọ́, ó lè dára ẹ̀gbẹ́ ó sanwó lé ó ń ṣe oníṣẹ́ gidi. Tó bá lọ sí ọdún tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ jíìpì ẹ̀, àtàwọn dọ́kítọ̀ tó bá ń pèkà ìlú ọ̀dọ̀ báyìí ti wà. Ó kéré lájẹ́ ní pípa, ó ti bí wọ́n nínú àwọn ìlú nípa ló bá tọ́. Òtí pé ọmọ tó bá ní ilẹ̀ náà ló bá tọ́ ọ́dẹ́pà kọ́, £8 ló máa fọ ìjọba ló máa tọ́ òtò. Ìtura kú òfin ẹ̀, ìtura lọ́ sí ọ̀nà. Jẹ́ni tí má tẹ̀sọ̀ ìṣòro òṣèlú ọ̀làwọ̀ wájú yẹn kí wọ́n sọ ìṣòro. Ẹ lọ sí abúlé tó dì títí débẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n sì dé gbogbo bẹ̀ iná débẹ̀ omi débẹ̀ kò sí kan tí ò débẹ̀. Omi iná káwọn fẹ́ pé kí ni àwọn làwọn sanwó ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ Buhari fún ẹ lò lásìkò tó ń mú ẹ pé kò lò àsìkò tó ń mú ẹ kò lò ló máa lò. Ìwọ́n tí wọ́n bọ́ sí rẹ́ẹ̀dì pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ oúnjẹ lóṣù oúnjẹ ló ṣì bùtù nínú oúnjẹ wọ́n ní kí ìṣẹ́ bá tí oúnjẹ bá ti kó nínú ìṣẹ́ àwùjẹ ti fi ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n mi tí Nàìjíríà bá tẹ̀lé nígbà coronavirus oúnjẹ òyìnbó ó tún jìbù sí ni ó tún lọlẹ̀ sí nǹkan tá a rà ní wọ́n bá ó tún jìbù sí ní 90p. Oúnjẹ Nàìjíríà ṣe olówó ọ̀sìn oúnjẹ Nàìjíríà ordinary bread tá a rà ní Nàìjíríà láti fi ẹsẹ̀ kò ní 45 oye ti wà. Lẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà nígbà tí coronavirus dé wọ́n fún ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ láti tó ti wọ́n fún ẹ̀ kẹ́mọ́ kẹ́mọ́ fún ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ibi tí Nàìjíríà ti kú dé. Lọ́gbà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ lò ní o gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní o àwọn tó wọlé ti wọ̀ òyìnbó tó ìjà ti ti wọ̀. Wọ́n wọ́n primary school fi dé secondary school ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Oúnjẹ jẹ máa jẹ ní pẹ́ẹ́nipẹ́ẹ́ jẹun fún ọ̀lẹ́ àdẹ́tẹ̀ jẹ máa jẹ fún oúnjẹ jẹ máa jẹ ní ọ̀fẹ́ ni láti primary school dé secondary ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Mo ti tó tó ẹ̀ ọ́ tún ní ọjọ́ ọjọ́ bí wọ́n ti lọ dé tí mo ti wọ́n ẹ̀ lọ sí each class wọ́n máa kó wọn jáde bí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sí museum ni o bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí farm ni o bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí mọ́tò wọn ti kó wọn lọ wọlé fọ́nmá nílé máa dáwọ́ mọ́tò bẹ́ẹ̀ kó yín lọ kò sí ọdún jọ mọ́tò sí ẹ̀ lọ máa kó yín lọ ìsìnkú ìjọba ni o òun ṣe kú private.
Ẹ ṣe gan Royal Ade. Mo gbọ́ yín.
Ìwọ́n tó bá ń láyè tó bá ń lówó lọ́wọ́ tó bá fẹ́ lọ́ra ẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí private ó ti private school bí o kó wà bí o.
But public school wà fún everybody.
Fún everybody àtọmọ olówó àtọmọ tálẹ́jà
Compulsory dẹ̀ ni tó bá tún mọ́ ọmọ gan lọ wàhálà.
tó bá tún mọ́ wọn lọ ẹjẹ́ kí wọ́n tuntun fún yín kí wọ́n á ní ìkọ́ tó fi rọ everybody lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbí tó ń lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ pé àtẹ̀ school age within 9 to 3 lọ́jọ́ school tó bí tí wọ́n máa lọ sí wọ́n fún ẹ láyè láti lọ ṣiṣẹ́ láti within 9 to 3 yẹn kí ọmọ òsì lé lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá ti fún àwọn àti àwọn oníṣẹ́kọ̀ obìnrin ó ṣiṣẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ oníṣẹ́kọ̀ fún.
Those of you watching on Koikimedia, the Dua page, could you join us on Koikimedia? I'm going to shut this one down now. À ń gbọ́ yín o, alàgbà, mo ṣe ń gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀ yín. Bí a ti fẹ́ lómi láàyè ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa ẹ tún láǹfààní àti dá sí a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa iwájú number 10 Downing Street mo rí pé àwọn màmá wa kan ti ń pè ẹjọ́ ẹ pè padà gbogbo àná ni a máa dá sí 11:54 Koikimedia bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Ìdúró ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè láti Nàìjíríà ẹ bá wa dá sétò náà màmá wa à ń gbọ́ yín o. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àmín.
Ilé òtútù àti àjà táǹtàbẹ̀rù ní agbára Ọlọ́run a máa gbà. Á jẹ́ ti gbà á máa débẹ̀ gbogbo ara máa. Ilé òtútù àágbè wá kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Wọ́n ní òrìṣà téèyàn bá ní 20 years tí ò bá ti gbè yàn. Èèyàn máa pa òrìṣà yẹn tì. Á wá òrìṣà míì kò ní. Òrìṣà tó ń gbé kó tó ń gbé ìjà tó ń gbé kú for past 20 years tí ò bá gbé ènìyàn. Ní àìpẹ́ ní 8
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àwọn opportunity láti wọ̀lú láti láìpẹ́
ẹkọ ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ni.
Mo ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì mo dẹ̀ ní Nigerian passport. Ìgbà tí mo dé ẹnu port of entry náà fún wa ní visa.
Lọ́tò stamp ẹ̀.
And ẹni tó bá wà nílùú yìí níbi 81, 82, 83 kó já mi nírọ́ pé mo parọ́ eléyìí. Yorùbá nígbà yẹn à kì í ṣe iṣẹ́. ní ìlú yìí tá a bá ṣiṣẹ́ àṣiṣẹ́ láti fi kún rúfà tí a gbà láti lé ní.
mo rò pé
because a máa ń gba owó láti Nàìjíríà.
èmi ò rò pé àpúrúfà yẹn máa wà mọ́ báyìí.
kí ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìsìn tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí ò rẹ́dí àti.
ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì.
ẹ ti ẹ̀ gbàgbé tí ọlọ́pàá bá fún Nàìjíríà ẹni Nàìjíríà sígbà ìjọba máa arrest ọkọ̀ wọn dá wọn dúró fún traffic offence wọ́n sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà kan kò sí kókó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ criminal lọ́wọ́ wọn tí àná wọ́n dẹ̀ fún wa ní bàbá láti sweat ní ìlú ní ìgbà yẹn. ẹ wá wọ láti ìgbà yẹn ibi tí Nàìjíríà wá wà láti ìgbà yẹn sí 2021.
nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ gan. a ti padà sẹ́yìn o màmá mi.
Ìgbà òrìṣà tí ọba sí for 20 years tí ò bá pè èèyàn máa fi òrìṣà ní sílẹ̀ wá mú àlọ́dẹ òrìṣà ni. láti ìgbà tí Nàìjíríà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wọ́n ń wá ọkọ̀ ọmọ sẹ́yìn ni wọ́n wá ọkọ̀ ọmọ síwájú iná ọmọ jó lọ sẹ́yìn ni kò jó síwájú. They are not making any progress. Rather, wọ́n fẹ́ẹ̀lì ní bí àṣà ìyá mi á ní kò fẹ́ẹ̀lì kò páàsì kò kúrò lójú kan. Àwọn lè tiẹ̀ fẹ́ẹ̀lì ní completely. Nigeria is a total failed country. There is no way about it. Tí àwọn èèyàn kọ́ bá ṣe ro APC, PDP, whatever
AP nonsense. Àwọn Sàkámàǹjẹ APC APDP.
Honestly, scam ní gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n kó palliative fún wọn pé palliative rẹ o ẹ lọ fún àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀
wọ́n kó pamọ́ ni.
àti APC àti PDP.
wọ́n kó pamọ́ ni. wọ́n kó pamọ́ ni. wọ́n tún fi ń ṣe birthday wọ́n yọ kúrò ní pálí ó ṣe plastic bag ìyẹn woman tèkó yẹn house of rep yẹn ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kóńdómì nùdù sínú plastic bag. Sàkámàǹjẹ.
èwo lọ fà á lè jẹ PDP APC.
ìkan náà ni wọ́n.
táwọn èèyàn kan sì jókòó de 2023 ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ wípé Yorùbá ń lọ Yorùbá ló kàn ayé tó bá sọ Yorùbá ló ayé máa ṣàmúlámúlá. Because
that's number 10 down the street. That's number 10 down the street. That's the prime. That's the prime minister's house. And as you can tell, a lot of activities, tourist pictures. So nothing much going there apart from people just want to get a deal of it. Yes. You're welcome. So where are you from? Brazil. There's quite a lot of Nigerians in Brazil and Yorubas. Okay. All right, you're on holiday. Oh, you born? Oh, okay. I know Beaumont very well. It's good for outing, is it? Something different. Enjoy it. Ṣèmi bó ṣe bá mi. Kò gbé anybody. Kí la wá ń ṣe níbẹ̀? Ibi
àwọn African countries èmi wà tí wọn ò tó Nàìjíríà.
Tọ́pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ.
Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní fine.
Wọ́n ní fọkànbalẹ̀.
Kí náà ti máa ń pè é Benin Republic ni ẹ́. Wọ́n fìgbà kan yáná lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà ni.
Wọ́n sì ya dọ́là.
Tí Nàìjíríà wo gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Buhari náà ní tán ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fún wọn ní fún. Wọ́n ní ẹtì náà yín mú. Ìlú yẹn ní sí 24 hours náà níná.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àdẹ̀wò títì wọn. Wọ́n ní omi wọn 24 hours.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ dákun ìlú tó ń pè Nàìjíríà yẹn.
Nàìjíríà.
Ó yẹ káwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n ti fi
poverty ni.
Inú ẹ̀ lọ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa dàgbà sí.
Inú ẹ̀ lọ ń bímọ sí lọ ń rẹ̀ sí. Inú ẹ̀ lọ ń kú sí. Ìyẹn máa lọ bí iṣẹ́ wá máa san half salary fún yàn. Ẹni ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́ wọ́n san half salary fún ẹni tó ṣe 35 years kò gba pension. ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣé ìyá ẹ̀ àti bàbá ẹ̀ àbí ìyá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ìyá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ bàbá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún 35 years tó fún pension ìyẹn ni wọ́n wá ń sọ pé you love Nigeria.
nítorí ìgbà táwa yìí dàgbà ní Nàìjíríà táwa yìí sì kéré omi máa ń yọ
protest ground every day.
inú ò kì í lọ a kì í ṣe off nepa ní ìsìn wọ́n fàyè ni wọ́n lára kò sẹ́ni tó dúró torí ìjọba lọ torí kò nígbà tó dé certain state kò sómi.
omi ò yọ sí gbogbo lé wọ́n fi korobá pọnmi lọ sókè ní 21st century tẹ bá délé oríṣi ìbáwọn tó tẹ̀ nílé nìyẹn ẹ lọ sí gbogbo àwọn kòkó máìkò orí omi làwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ ń gbé tó ń yàgbẹ́ tó ń wẹ̀ tó láìla àbèsè ọlọ́run. ẹ má bínú àti yọkùnrin speaker.
Everybody should go to that country. I've been there. Mauritius is there. It's in Africa. Honestly speaking, ìjọ tí mo lọ ṣọlidé nílùú yẹn paradise mo rò pé wà. Mauritius yẹn.
àwọn èèyàn wà nù traffic báyìí nísìn Lagos Ibadan expressway 6 hours wọ́n ti dé kù. ṣe life fún mi yẹn.
25 years ṣe títì.
forward now. Generation yìí ò tẹ̀lé ẹ bá rí i pé wọ́n máa parí ẹ̀ because that is another 30 years wọ́n ti parí títì yẹn tó o bá parí Lagos Ibadan expressway báwo lọ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe mí ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí mò ń bọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí mo wá gba àdúgbò kan kọjá mọ̀ ní sọ àdúgbò yẹn torí for my own kínní mo wá rí i pé wọ́n ti wó gbogbo bíbẹ̀ kalẹ̀ wọ́n ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ́lé síbẹ̀ kódà ìyẹn afẹ́ lè sọ pé ẹni bá wá sí London ní last month tó bá dábẹ̀ yẹn mọ̀ dáadáa I'm sure ní sinmi another 1 year ibẹ̀ yẹn ó máa di paradise ni.
Of course.
àwa ò lè gbogbo èmi máa ń fi phase 1 and phase 2 títí dé phase 4 torí ibi tí mo gbé dáadáa ni ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ nísìn ó dàbí slum ni wọ́n kàn jí wọ́n rẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ni I'm sure púpọ̀ ní wọn Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ lọ support.
Because àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n ti so brainwash a lot of people.
ìyá ni.
A lot of people has been brainwashed.
àtàárọ̀ nísìn ọlọ́pọ̀ wa náà wà níbí báyìí àmì ò wá fẹ́ gbà náà wá bó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni níwájú ilé Aso Rock ló ń dúró báyìí ló ń ṣe fídíò ló ń ya picture wá ti ná tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́ hospital ló máa wà.
ìlú yẹn máa ti jọ.
ó dà ẹ fẹ́ lómi láàyè màmá wa ẹ ṣe gan ni a sì wà níbí ẹ sì láǹfààní àti dá sí ẹ ṣe gan ni mo kí gbogbo ẹni tí ẹ ń wò wá nílé ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn níbí báyìí ó dà ń pẹ́ tó ń pè direct ní láti Nàìjíríà ẹ ló kọ́là ṣe fẹ́ bá wa dá sétò ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni o
mo dẹ̀ rí pé direct lẹ́ ń pè ẹ bá wa dá sí à ń gbọ́ yín sà. láti Kwara nílọrin ìlú Lai Muhammed nìyẹn Lai Muhammed à ń gbọ́ yín o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ká ṣe rí kọ́rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà wa yìí o àwọn àtiwájú wa máìlì tààrà gbà máa dé.
à ń gbọ́ yín. ẹ rí i pé direct ni wọ́n pè ẹ jẹ́ àtún lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà tí alẹ́ tó ń pè wá ẹjẹ́ tó bá ti ń pè ẹ bá mute ti background yẹn so that kí echo tọ̀dọ̀ tí kó má tún máa wá sínú ilé ẹ gbọ́n sókè o alàgbà tó ń pè wá. ẹ káàsán látọ̀dọ̀ wa níbí ní London níwájú Whitehall ní number 10 Downing Street níbi tí àwa ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ti ń fẹ̀dùn ọkàn wa wọ̀n lójoojúmọ́ ẹ gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín o.
ẹ kú iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run pààrọ̀ yìí lọ́wọ́.
pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. ẹ ṣé gan ni.
mo fẹ́ contribute.
ẹ ti wọlé ètò à ń gbọ́ yín.
Yorùbá náà ló pòwe wọ́n ní àgùntàn tó bá bá ajá rìn ó máa jẹ̀gbẹ́. àwa ní àgùntàn àgùntàn ní ìgbẹ́. so àwọn ló kó backward bá Yorùbá ní everywhere. àwọn ni terrorists tó jẹ́ pé.
bọ̀ wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀ wá nísìn wọ́n ní Nigerian forgive us wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀ wá wọ́n ní ká má bínú mọ́ páwọn oníṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́.
àwọn ni terrorists tó fi fojú terrorize ìbò Nàìjíríà àwọn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ sí owó wọ́n fi ń kojú investment wo Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ní tí ò wọ́n ti pósìtì tó fagídí pa pósìtì tí ẹni tó yẹ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dání kó ra ẹjọ́ kókó máa ṣe tẹ́lọ́rì torí àwọn tẹ́lọ́rì àti bára ni máa tọrọ tiwọn. Kọ́ra ẹjọ́ kókó máa tọrọ bára wọn lọ́dẹ̀ máa ṣe tẹ́lọ́rì wọn tó máa ṣe túmẹ̀kà. Kọ́ra ẹjọ́ kó jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá gidi wọ kíní ọlọ́ṣẹ́ jẹ́kúrútì kíníkan pàápàá ní ọwọ́ gbogbo Yorùbá ẹni tó wà kápẹ́bù àti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ọwọ́ brainwash àwọn pásítọ̀ wa brainwash àwọn Islamic president tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní wa wọ́n wá kó ẹ̀sìn.
Thank you very much, Ayo Lawrence. Thank you those watching on YouTube.
Ọba kó ẹ̀sìn tàbí wọ́n wá kó sí wọn lọ́pọlọ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n lè sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Trust me, the only thing that I know that Yoruba people have to do to escape this problem is we need to fight harder.
Okay.
Number one, màá lọ slang àti sọ ó dìgbà tán bá gbọ́ boom lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Ọ̀dà.
Ní gíláàdì boom lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn tó bá mú bíi mẹ́wàá kan lẹ̀ àti bíi 20.
Okay.
Tọ́jà mọ̀ pé òkè àtọ̀dọ̀ àwọn pípọ̀ ló ti wá. Ara wọn máa balẹ̀ pé yẹ ẹ mọ̀ gbàgbà ìgbà tí George Floyd.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni George Floyd bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ní Amẹ́ríkà gbọ́ bọ̀m tí ò kàn wọ́n ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn funfun yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n kí ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Iṣẹ́ fish they don't care about all.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn èèyàn rò pé wọ́n kí à nípa omi. Genocide ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ojoojúmọ́ Nàìjíríà wọ́n ṣe bí tí kò kàn wọ́n.
Yes, they don't care because they're selfish. They are making a profit from the country.
Okay.
Until they hear boom,
Ọ̀dà.
they will consider their people.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni, no problem. Ẹ jẹ́ àtúntò.
Apart from that, they will not consider anything.
Okay.
They are selfish.
They are selfish.
They think about their money, their profit.
Ọ̀dà.
How their life will be better.
Ọ̀dà.
And so that's why they said they're ignorant Hausa to come and terrorize the country and kill all Yoruba people.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ọ̀dà. Ẹ jẹ́ àtúntò fún àwọn ẹlòmíì náà ní ààyè. Ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa Táíwò tí ẹ bá wa dá sí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa tẹ̀ ń wò wá ibi tí a ti ń jókòó ní ojoojúmọ́ Monday to Saturday fún protest. Àtúntò dẹ́nìkan tó ń pè wá ẹ bá wa dá sí o tá a mọ̀ kó wá sọ. Hello caller. A ti ń gbọ́ yín nísìn mo ò tètè fi sí speaker ni a ti ń gbọ́ yín nísìn à ń gbọ́ yín báyìí. Ọ̀dà ẹ bá gbóhùn yẹn sókè ẹ mọ̀ pé ta ni mo wà ẹ bá ń gbóhùn yẹn sókè díẹ̀ Ọlá láti London I'm sure pé ẹ máa wà familiar mọ́bi tá a wà yìí ẹ bá wa dá sí i.
Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tó ń dùn èmi gangan because ó lè pẹ́ra mi ní pé ní youth ṣẹ́rí kìíní tàbí ṣe yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣẹ́rí bó ṣe máa ń dùn èmi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó wà Nàìjíríà ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa tó owó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Mo máa ń bá wọn jà ní pé kí ló lè mú tó ṣẹ́dá rí pé Nàìjíríà because ọ̀rẹ́ tó èdè because kí ni a lè ṣe tó yẹ pé ó lè mú ìjọ àwọn pípì because bá ṣe ń gbé ìjọba Fúlàní Nàìjíríà yìí bó ṣe ń tì wọ́n.
We're not sure when the next hearing is in Benin Republic, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, Mr. Ọlá láti London.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó máa because kò yẹ ẹtúwò èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ sí.
Ṣe rí wọn, àwọn òyìnbó tó ń ṣe holiday káàkiri sightseeing. Wọ́n ní ká forgive wọn. Good morning.
I don't understand. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ń ṣe èyí àmà sọ tẹ́bá máa bá wọn sọ́tọ̀ náà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa kí ni káwọn wá ṣe?
Kí ni káwọn wá ṣe?
Ṣé káwọn wá bá yé dá sílẹ̀ ń dúró dè?
Nǹkan dúró dè nìyẹn o. Àwa ló ń dúró dè káwá bá wọn dá sí. Crime against humanity is committed every day. Wọ́n dúró dè wá.
Even though níbi ìbàdàn náà, àwọn tó wà ní youth, àwọn náà wà motivated, wọ́n tó ń ṣe wọn. Individual success at the end of the day, Nigeria is not ṣé ìlú nìyẹn, ṣé ìlú tó ń padà sí nìyẹn. Ìyá jẹ́ I don't even understand ní òtẹ́. Ojú mi nǹkan tí a lè ṣe because kí ni
bí a ṣe máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa ẹ máa bá wọn sọ náà nítorí pé àwọn tó wà nílé àní jẹ́ kó sú wa a máa continue láti máa ṣàlàyé fún wọn ìdí tí a ṣe ń sọ pé ta bá dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè a ní more opportunity ju ìlú tí ó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà tí kò wúlò kò láǹfààní kankan tó ń ṣe fúnyàn kankan kò láǹfààní fọ́mọdé kò láǹfààní fàgbàlagbà olúkálukú kàn wá survival to the fittest ni. Ẹ má jà ẹ má pariwo mọ́ wọn òun ló kó bá gbogbo abáyé nísìn òun ló kó gbogbo abáyé ìgbà la fi ṣe yẹn dà ṣé gbogbo yẹn ló máa sá lọ ṣé gbogbo yẹn ló máa sá lọ tá a máa sá lọ fún Fúlàní tán àti terrorist tó wà Nàìjíríà kó gba gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa. Méjèèjì kan náà ni wọ́n àtàwùsà àti Fúlàní. Ẹ bá a ṣe ni kí a lè gbẹ́ lómi wọlé.
Ní Katsina Bakori ìgbà wo. Ṣẹ́rí skul yìí government college Bakori lórúkọ ẹ̀ tó bá gbé skul.
Má stress brain ẹ tó ń sọ jagbajantis. Torí àsìkò ni ẹ má bínú ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀ mo kàn change position mi mo tún fẹ́ fún wa ní from another angle lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò wá lórí Instagram akínyìn ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórí YouTube live broadcast Koikimedia níbi tí a ti ń fi ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wa wọ̀n ní ojoojúmọ́ níbí báyìí àwọn tó ń jáde wọ́n ń fi ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wa wọ̀n pé a lè máa bá lọ báyìí. It cannot continue like this. Good afternoon, how are you? And that is why we are saying enough is enough. Enough is enough of the atrocity. I'm going to cross to the other side so that we can get the view very much better. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, that is number 10 Downing Street. Opposite on the other side is the Parliament. The British citizen, the good loving one, are not aware of all this atrocity and the carnage being committed on the lives of millions of Nigerians. And that is why coming out here on a daily basis will continue to prove beyond the atrocity that has been committed. So I'm going to come and show us the view from this side again. As you can see, people are here every day. Every day, people are here to show the world the atrocity that the Nigerian government is committing and the genocide taking place in Nigeria. The genocide continue because everybody refused to speak. And as long as we all keep quiet, the genocide will not stop. But now, Tatin Soro, the British citizen, the good-loving British citizen, are now aware because of these people that are coming here every day to prove that the British government must allow a total referendum and disintegration of the contraction called Nigeria that was molded together for their own economic reason in 1914 that we call the amalgamation. We want people to come out every day so that people understand that it is not easy for those at home to do what we are doing, because we know what the Daura Secret Service and the Nigerian police and the corrupt politician will probably have given somebody AK-47 to go and kill them. But here in United Kingdom, there's still a law that allows us to do what we are doing, and that is why people are coming out every day to protest. What we are saying is, we are not going to back down, and we are not ready to back down because millions of people are suffering for the negligence of some of us that refuse to do anything. If Nigeria spent 200 years as one country, nothing can come out of it. I totally agree. These are things that can be done if truly Nigeria was working. But Nigerians do not understand that the reason why they do not want this to work is because they want to come back every 4 years and demand for your vote. You see all these beautiful places? You see all these trucks? You see people moving from one end to the other? It's the same thing we expect you to enjoy in Nigeria. Cherry, these are people taking rubbish. They get paid. They are driving good car. Ile de lonko, rubbish. But in Nigeria, they don't have a good life. They cannot even have good meal. And that is why we are saying crime against humanity is something that we will not stop, bringing it to the members of the public on a daily basis. We are here and we will continue to be here. We come back here, and the reason why I'm on this spot is because I can set the phone properly and then we can take more calls. Later on, I will be on Niger Voices on Star Radio UK. Make sure you join me. But for now, you're watching a special broadcast, Koikimedia, bringing the closer to your doorstep, the 11th of the 11th of August 2021 is coming up to 19 minutes past 12, and I'm going to be taking more calls in just about a few minutes. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èyí tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Wow, we've missed quite a lot of calls. Ẹ má bínú. Let's start getting those calls back as quickly as possible. My other phone is getting flat, so I need to put on the power pack so that we have enough juice. Hello, caller. Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àwa ti wà ní ọ̀sán. A ṣì wà live. Ẹ fẹ́ dá sétò àbí?
After 7
I can imagine. A ṣì wà on. Ó ṣì wà on. Ó ṣì wà live sẹ́. A ṣì wà live. A ṣì wà live sẹ́. Àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín. Àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín. A ṣì wà on. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ń gbọ́ yín. Àìtí parí ètò. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Àmín.
Àìsàn burúkú ò ní ṣe ẹ́ lápá
àmín
Ọlọ́run.
àmín
Ẹni tó bá ro kúrò rẹ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe wàhálà kí orílẹ̀-èdè wa dáadáa yìí, ikú ló máa jẹ́ tiẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ.
àmín Ọlọ́run àmín.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run ní kọ́kọ́ o.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Àdúrà yín máa ń dùn lójoojúmọ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ọlọ́run àìsàn nígbẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀.
Àmín
Àìsàn nígbẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ
àmín
tẹ̀bí tààtàrà.
àmín.
Àṣírí wọn máa tọ́jọ́ máa tún ni.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Àmín.
Àmín. àwọn tí wọ́n ti di ké tí wọ́n lè là.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ké tí wọ́n lè là.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nítorí irúfọ́ báyìí lọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣe jẹ́ kó wà níjọ́ tó wá ṣọṣẹ́ fún.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Nílé Sunday.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Agbára Ọlọ́run.
Thank you very much.
Ìpọ̀ Sunday kò sínú ìgbèkùn ẹ̀nu Ọlọ́run á tú wọn sílẹ̀
Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà.
Ọlọ́run á tú wọn sílẹ̀
Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà.
Sunday náà lágbára tọ́lọ́run. Báyìí ó máa fi dàpọ̀ mọ́ wọn ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ìlànà Ọlọ́run.
Àmì self-determination is not a crime. Then no problem.
Ẹ má gbà kó padà sí Nàìjíríà.
No problem. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma.
Nísìnyí o kó má ìwá o.
Ẹ
Kó
ṣé
má
gan ni.
ìwá.
All right.
Ìṣe púpọ̀ lẹ́ni, ìdí ẹ̀ ṣe pé ojo ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣùgbọ́n kó má tí wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Torí lórí burúkú ni wọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kó má ìwá.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ fún ní dọ́kúmẹ̀ntì tó wà tangible tó wà máa lọ sí Germany.
No problem.
Tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní kọ́ọ̀sẹ̀ lọ́hùn.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Wọ́n ní kọ́ọ̀sẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ó ṣe o.
All right. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Thank you very much. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ṣẹ̀ ń jí ní Amẹ́ríkà, tí ẹ ṣẹ̀ ń jí ní Canada. Live broadcast ni a ṣì ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àìtí parí ètò. Ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa Lizzy Dada. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube àtàwọn tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí Instagram àtẹ̀yin tí ẹ ṣì ń wò wá lórí Facebook. Ẹ rí i pé no retreat no surrender. Àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n ò lè ṣe tá à ń ṣe. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹni tó wà lórí fọ́nrán.
Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Hello, láyọ̀ ní ìjà wa.
A dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Adé ló sọ̀rọ̀.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Adé ló sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó dáa. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo ilé tí à ń sọ látàárọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Aṣọ àwa nídìí.
Ok.
Lórí fóònù àti àríjà àwọn kan sílẹ̀. Káwọn DSS, àwọn àmì, àwọn Boko Haram tó. Tó bá dìgbà yẹn, àwọn ààrẹ kan wọlé tó ń ṣe ní ti ṣe títí wọn.
Ok.
Ààrẹ ó dàbí àgbò tó fẹ́ ìrìn ní agbára Ọlọ́run wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọlọ́run wá ní títọ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe tó bá fẹ́ kó wá. Àwa gan rẹ́dí tí wọ́n accept is net the money. Again, that 2023.
Ok.
Next year.
Ó dáa.
Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó fẹ́ dá lára.
Ok.
Afẹ́kọ́ yìí wọ̀n pọ̀ wọ̀n yẹn kó tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn dáadáa. Àbí kọ́ wá lóru èké.
Ó dáa. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Lẹ́yìn program.
Ó dáa. À sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn program. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ à lọ sí 234 Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Hello caller. Ẹ ti wà lórí ètò. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹ káàsán sórí ètò. Láti Ìlọrin yẹ láìní ẹ lọ lẹ́ǹkan ni à ń gbọ́ yín nísìnyí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ̀rí kọ́nà tàbí Nàìjíríà ni àwọn ẹni tó ń jáde lájú wa máa ń yìí tàwọn ará màálù lọ́wọ́ wọn. Máa ń yìí tàwọn ìjọba jẹ fún ìjẹbí mú jẹ òun náà ni kò jẹ́ kọ́ni mọ̀ sórí ọ̀rọ̀. Kọ́nà tànù wa ni. Ṣé wá ṣe àwọn ẹgbẹ́ náà fi tóbi jẹ́ pé tó yẹ kí táwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tànù wa fún wọn láàyè. Òun náà ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ìdílé wọn máa gbá. Bí ẹlẹ́tọ̀ kéde ìgbà mẹ́ta mú Sunday Igboho. Ẹ̀yin náà wá wọ àwọn kúkà ní fẹ́ pààyàn tèmi má mọ̀ wọ́n àdúgbò mọ́ wọn ni. Àwọn ìjọba náà ni máa ń lò wọ́n àwọn ẹ̀rẹ̀ ní mọ́tà wọn.
Àmín. Àmín. Àmín.
Àmọ́ àwọn adágbára Nàìjíríà tó ti yẹ kí ká náà dìde ìjẹkújẹ tí mo jẹ ìlú àwọn
Ó dáa. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. A kí yín láti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá ní Ìlọrin ní Kogi níbikíbi tẹ́ ti láǹfààní àti máa wà nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Ẹ já tún lọ sí US ká lọ bá àwọn tí wọ́n wà lórí ìlà. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè à ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ Koiki.
Ẹ káàsán lọ́dọ̀ wa, ẹ káàárọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́hùn.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ní Toronto, Canada la wà.
Canada, ẹ gbóhùn sókè àwa ni ẹ mà.
Ọlọ́run á máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
Àmín, àmín.
Jésù á máa dáàbò bò yín.
Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Àmín.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Àmín.
Ṣé rí gbogbo pírọ́blẹ̀mù wa àwọn Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ wa túbọ̀ ń fà.
Ok.
Ọ̀tẹ̀ ní àdúrà lóde kan fẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run kó kó sí wọn nú.
Àmín.
Kọ́ ríran Ọlọ́run kó yí wọn lọ́kàn padà.
Let me bring it to my face a little bit.
Tó wà ní ọkàn wọn tó fi ń ṣe nǹkan burú. Ọlọ́run kó yí wọn lọ́kàn padà.
Àmín.
Àwọn social media tí mo rí headline kan lórí Facebook láti. Olùkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìkẹrẹ́. Is one of the Yorùbá ọbas tó kọ́kọ́ sọ̀pọ̀tì Sunday Igboho.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
One of the sọ̀pọ̀tì Sunday Igboho ó dẹ̀ sọ̀pọ̀tì Yorùbá nation náà.
Okay.
Onísìn dàbẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń fún bàbá yẹn ní wàhálà. Ó ti ń sọ pé ẹ wọ Nàìjíríà.
Wọ́n ti yóhùn padà.
Ó ti ń yóhùn padà. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn politicians wọ̀nyẹn ló ń fà á.
Pressure ti ń wá from left and right. Telephone call òru ti ń dé.
Pressure ti ń wá. Ìmọ̀ tara wọn nìkan náà mọ̀. Wọ́n gbogbo ìyà tó ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn lẹ́kìtì níbi gbogbo.
Wọ́n ti gbàgbé yẹn nísìnyí.
Wọ́n ti gbàgbé yẹn. Kò ti jẹ́ kọ́lọ́n kó tún kó sí àwọn èèyàn wa náà lọ́kàn. Kó sí wọn nú. Kọ́ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ. Kọ́ máa tún jẹ́ kán fi owó máa bribe wọn bó ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Bí àwọn politicians wọn bá tiẹ̀ ṣe ìṣèrànù wọn. Kò tí àwọn tó jẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnú àwọn gan tí ìyá bá ń jẹ. Wọ́n máa sọ̀pọ̀ tiwa. Ìkàyọ̀rí sí rí lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run bá dẹ̀ máa fi iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ Sunday Igboho.
Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Àmín.
Wọ́n á tú wọn sílẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Àmín.
Gbogbo wàhálà ìyẹn ìdítẹ́tọ̀sí wa àtàwa náà dá ń sọ̀pọ̀ tì yí kò ní jẹ́ lásán.
Àmín. Àmín. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ fún àǹfààní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi ní àtìgbà tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò. Ẹ rí i pé bí ọwọ́ àárọ̀ ni ètò yẹn ti ń lọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ti ń bá wa lọ kó tó di pé àwọn ti Canada àti America tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ ń jí. Nigeria ò ṣiṣẹ́, it's not working, but asking for self-determination is not a crime. It's not a crime, but the Nigerian government wants to give us the impression that our demand for self-determination is a crime. Most of the papers are using the word secessionist, which is not what we are demanding. What we are demanding is to opt out of Nigeria, and then we'll take more calls. Let's go straight to, okay? Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́lẹ̀ tó, à ń gbọ́ yín.
Mo fẹ́ fi kún ọ̀rọ̀ tí máa ń tó ọkọ sọ̀rọ̀ ní last one yìí tó sọ.
Okay. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wàhálà ìkókó tó ń pa mí lẹ́kún bí nígbà tí mo débi nìyí. Ó ń pọ̀ tá mi lẹ́kún. Mi ò ní kúrọ́. Nígbà tí mo dé báyìí 2018 mo dé bí báyìí. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà ti fún mi ní benefit pé hospital ọ̀fẹ́ fìdí ọ̀fẹ́. Because nígbà yẹn 57 years. Nísìnyí mo ti clock 60. Everything ọ̀fẹ́ ni.
Ọ̀fẹ́ ni.
Gbogbo ibi tá a ti lọ máa yọ ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Fún àgbàlagbà náà àtọmọdé àti wọ́n tún máa rán létí tásìkò appointment bá ti tó.
Mo mọ̀ pé n tó ń dùn yín mọ́mì mi òun ni pé tẹ bá wá ń wo àwọn tẹjọ jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ nílé ẹ wá máa wò pé ṣé ayé la wá yìí ṣá àbí ìyà la wá jẹ kò ṣe máa sọ mo mọ̀ ó yé mi kò ṣe máa sọ ẹ.
ẹbí mi tó pọ̀ jù lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà ọ̀tá mi sunkún ní ojoojúmọ́.
Mélòó.
ẹ̀rù ta fi ránṣẹ́ lẹ́nu jẹ́ mẹ́ta yìí.
Haúsá tún gbà lẹ́nu pọ́ọ̀tì wá gbà ní pọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo ẹrù tá fi ránṣẹ́ tí Yorùbá fi ránṣẹ́ àwọn ló máa seize kọ̀ńténà wa àwa là ń ṣẹrù lọ sílé Fúlàní jókòó sí pọ́ọ̀tì ó ń dúró ka send ẹrù láti Canada láti Malaysia láti gbogbo àgbáyé àwọn ọlọ́ọ̀lù yẹn o àwa là ń ṣe wàhálà àní ajé ajáde nu Nàìjíríà mú gbọ́ yín màmá mi màá àmì Ọlọ́run àmì bẹ́ẹ̀ni lágbára Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣé gan ni àmì ẹ bá ti lọ dìbò míì ẹ tún lọ sign contract míì nìyẹn ìyàlẹ̀ máa jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣé gan ni ó dà no problem ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá mi thank you very much ọ̀rọ̀ oríṣiríṣi ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tẹ́ bá wà ní Central London olúkálùkù ń campaign tiẹ̀ nìjẹ́rì tó ń lọ yẹn I love Jesus ló gbé dání yẹn ìjọba ò ní nà ó ń bá tiẹ̀ lọ nìyẹn bàbá tó ń lọ yẹn kẹrí àní tá à ń sọ nìyẹn sẹ́ àníkà ní àlàáfíà ó ti pa náà òun náà fẹ́ sọ tiẹ̀ so ẹ jẹ́ kó máa sọ tiẹ̀ lọ sí tó ti pa speaker tiẹ̀ ó ń disturb mi tẹ́lẹ̀ ni èmi náà dẹ̀ ń disturb òun ṣe rí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ wà nílé tẹ bá rò pé ìjáde wa tá à ń jáde kò dùn wá lọ́kàn ó ń dùn wá èèyàn mélòó la fẹ́ máa fi paracetamol ránṣẹ́ sí ní nàìjíríà tẹ́mi bá tẹ̀ fi ránṣẹ́ sáwọn fámìlì mi ṣé ẹlòmíì tó ń ṣe fámìlì mi ǹjẹ́ ó ní access sí paracetamol yẹn àti ibuprofen ǹjẹ́ ó ní access sí good medical care ǹjẹ́ ó ní access sí good health care ǹjẹ́ ó ní access sí good education ẹ wá mọ iye tá a fi ránṣẹ́ sílé àwa là ń ṣiṣẹ́ là ń fowó ránṣẹ́ sílé billions of dollars la fi ránṣẹ́ sílé but tẹ bá lọ tẹ bá bọ̀ haúsá ò kíá haúsá náà la máa lọ ṣẹ́wó lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fi dọ́là ránṣẹ́ sílé ẹ̀ máa wá haúsá tẹ fẹ́ ṣẹ́ lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ọ̀tẹ̀ jẹ́ kí yorùbá ṣerú bísínẹ́sì yẹn ẹ jẹ́ àtúntò sí kọ́ọ̀lù tó ń bọ̀ ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti ń pè wá gbogbo yín náà la fẹ́ gbé wọlé ẹ bá kọ́ máa mute ti background ẹ gbóhùn sókè màmá wa à ń gbọ́ yín o.
Just to buttress what that woman said.
Yes.
Ọlọ́run kò ṣàánú fún wa.
Àmín.
Lọ́rọ̀ health tí bàbá yìí kí ló ń forúkọ ẹ̀ Buhari wá ń gba ìwòsàn nílùú yìí. Torí àdúrà táwa ń gbà ní wípé lórúkọ Jésù gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbà bíbá kò ní ba lára mu.
Àmín.
Àwọn ti lù sí kí ló ń forúkọ ẹ̀ ìlọ wa ọkọ̀ àbúrò mi ní 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago now.
Wọ́n láti gbé wọn lọ sí Catholic
wọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ hospital gbé wọn lọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ èkó Lagos state tó ń pa gbogbo owó ní port authority. So ẹni sùúrù màmá mi wọ́n gbé èèyàn láti èkó wọ́n ṣẹ̀ wàá rù lọ sábẹ́kúta láti fẹ́ lọ fún ní treatment. So àwọn sọ pé gbogbo èkó ẹ̀yin ọmọ èkó ń bọ́lẹ̀ wà ẹ dìde Sanwó-Olú ẹ dìde gbogbo Tinubu gbogbo wọn wà London tó ń bàjẹ́ tó ń jẹ jẹmujẹmu APC ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́ 419 wọ́n pọ̀ London náà wọ́n pọ̀ UK báyìí. So wọ́n ṣe gbéyàn láti èkó wọ́n ṣe wàá rú lọ sí Abẹ́òkúta Ọlọ́run àforíjì òkú Ọlọ́run àforíjì òkú ẹ ṣé gan màmá mi ẹ jẹ́ àmọ́ abẹ́ẹ̀tò lọ ẹ jẹ́ tún lọ sí Germany ká lọ gbọ́ tiwọn ní Germany kò ní sú èmi kò ní sú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa náà ẹ bá mute ti background yẹn ẹ ti wọlé láti Germany ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Hello brother mi.
À ń gbọ́ yín o ojú òní ti gbogbo wa.
Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ṣe àṣeyọrí sí àrí Nàìjíríà yẹn olórí
crime scene ní Nàìjíríà bọ́jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tó má máa interfere àbí interfere bó ṣe ń jẹ́.
Àwọn ṣé ní 4 generation tí wọ́n kọ́ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ẹni ẹ kò ní pé wọ́n ṣùgbọ́n àwọn bàbá mi sọ fún mi ìbò bẹ̀tà ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀yàn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa tẹ̀mí náà pé kí bàá tó wá sọ fún ọmọ mi pé bóun náà ní sùúrù.
Ìgò bẹ̀tà náà ni wọ́n ní ká ní sùúrù.
Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Nàìjíríà ń sáré lọ wájú òun sáré lẹ̀.
àwa wà backwards.
Òbí pàdé mi kìlọ̀ Nàìjíríà.
À ń gbọ́ yín. Ọ̀dà wọ́n ti lọ. Ṣe rí èyí tí ẹ rò pé Yorùbá nation tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ó dàbí eré. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tẹ́yìn màmá wa tó pè tán sọ nísìn wọ́n gbé èèyàn tó sick wọ́n gbé kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ṣẹ̀ gbé lọ sábẹ́kúta ó wá kú sábẹ́kúta. Now the question is ibo ni gbogbo hospital tẹ máa fi ń pọ́nra yín lé àwọn ọmọ Èkó àfi ká máa lọ patí tó bá tún wà lọ patí náà tó bá ní diarrhea inú ilé ló máa kú sí àgbógan ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ gbóhùn sókè o.
Hello sir.
Ẹ ti wọlé à ń gbọ́ yín.
Yes sir. Ọ̀sùn ló sọ̀rọ̀.
Mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Ẹni ẹ̀kú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ àbá aṣọ ilé ẹ̀sẹ̀ gidi.
Kò ní sú wa kò ní rẹ̀ wá. Ẹ má bínú there's a lot of noise at the background àdẹ̀rántí gbé speaker jáde lénìí but I'm sure pé people àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ wa nínú ilé ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ẹ kò sọ̀rọ̀ sókè dáadáa. Ẹ ní sùúrù ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ambulance yẹn màá sáré fi wọ̀n wá nísìn ambulance kan ló ń lọ yẹn nísìn ó ń lọ rescue ni ṣẹ́rí ambulance ló ń lọ yẹn nísìn ó ń lọ save life ni tẹ bá gbọ́ siren ní Nàìjíríà olówó kan ti dé nìyẹn à ń gbọ́ yín o bàbá Mòsúrù.
Last week ni mo pè bàbá kan bẹ lọ́dọ̀ wa bí bàbá yẹn ti fẹ́ òkúta báyìí mo bá pè wọ́n after 4 hours mo ti pè bí ó di 1 hour after 4 hours náà wá sọ fún mi pé ambulance àwa tá a wà ní kò dùn sí pé tẹ̀pẹ́ ló ṣiṣẹ́ o. Ó dáa máa ní sùúrù lẹ́ gbé tẹ̀pẹ́ wá.
after 4 hours tẹ pè fún ambulance wọ́n ní ti Kòròdú ò ṣiṣẹ́ bọ̀ tẹ̀pẹ́ ló máa wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ẹni yẹn á ti kú.
wọ́n sọ fún wọn náà pa máa ní sùúrù pé ká jẹ́ kí tẹ̀pẹ́ yẹn wá. Believe pé bàbá tó pè mí padà wá ní kí n má bínú kí n má rìkọ́ọ̀dù àwọn ò pé ìyẹn náà ò ṣiṣẹ́ o. Kò sí ambulance kankan Lagos State Èkó nígbà tí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí rárá ọba dẹ̀ fẹ́ pa pé irọ́ là ń pa káwọn èèyàn bẹ̀yẹn báwọn ní
ìdí. Àwọn supporter wọn máa ní irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa nígbà máa sọ náà nìyẹn wọ́n á ní irọ́ ni bọ̀dá Mọ̀nsúrù ń pa.
Kò sí rárá.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ gbogbo èèyàn ará Ìkòròdú iṣẹ́ rí ambulance pè.
Tọ́ba ti rí pé náà sọ fún wa ibi tó bá ti lọ pé èèyàn pé àwọn ambulance
ṣé bá ṣe máa bá lọ náà ní àfi kọ́ máa gbé àwọn èèyàn wá sórí TV. Ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa Mọ̀nsúrù, ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀ yìí tẹ̀ ń pè, ẹ jẹ́ n tún ráyè sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ kí n educate àti enlighten ara wa torí náà ṣe educate yín ẹ̀yin náà educate mi àjọ educate ara wa àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Orúkọ tèmi tí gbogbo yín ti mọ̀ ní Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Ètò tá a máa ń ṣe nílé àti gbé wá sí ìtàlẹ́ nǹkankan tó bá ń wọ àwọn òyìnbó tó ń lọ lẹ́yìn mi ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe báyìí so that kẹ́ lè máa rí view tó dáa. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rí àwọn views yẹn nì so that ẹ bá ń rí àwọn views yẹn ẹ lè máa wò pé ìgbádùn ni Kóìkì ń jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni but gbogbo tẹ́ ń wò yìí gbogbo tí a lè ṣe nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ jíire ni but ìdí tí gbogbo wa ṣe ń sọ pé a fẹ́ dá dúró lára àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń wò mìíràn tó wà lẹ́yìn mi àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wà lára àwọn tó ṣe tí gbogbo TFF fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá wà ní tó ń wa bọ́ọ̀sì ńbẹ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò wà níbẹ̀ but ẹ lè rí ọmọ Haúsá tó ń wa bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ lè ẹ bá rí ọmọ Haúsá tó ń wa bọ́ọ̀sì láyé ni mo sọ ẹ lè ẹ bá rí ọmọ Haúsá tó ń wa bọ́ọ̀sì. Now ẹ wo environment ẹ wo gbogbo planning wọ́n máa ń plan nǹkan ni báwo ló ṣe máa ń plan a máa mú data ok àwọn mélòó ló ń gbé ní Westminster tá bá ti mọ̀ pé ní gbogbo Westminster yìí èèyàn 400,000 ló ń gbé níbẹ̀ àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí plan èèyàn mélòó ló mọ nínú wọn àwọn mélòó ló lè lọ síbi iṣẹ́ àwọn mélòó ni ò lè lọ síbi iṣẹ́ àwọn mélòó ló ní disable ló ní disability challenges ṣé a máa wá ṣe títì tó máa wà conducive fún ẹni tó ní disability nígbà tí mo fẹ́ wọ bọ́ọ̀sì láàárọ̀ yìí bọ́ọ̀sì tí mo fẹ́ wọ̀ yẹn ẹni tó ní disability challenge tó wà lórí wheelchair bus driver yẹn páàkì mọ́lẹ̀ dáadáa nítorí pé wọ́n ti ṣe títì yẹn tó súnmọ́ ibi tí bus driver yẹn tó máa gbé kínní tí disabled person yẹn tó máa lọ lórí ẹ̀ but now ẹ lọ káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjire death trap ní gbogbo títì yín politician láti more than 20 years ló ti ń jẹ governor ní Ogun State wọ́n ti ń jẹ governor ní Lagos State ní Ondo State ní Ekiti State ní Kwara ní Kogi ní Ọ̀ṣun èwo ló tún kù ní Ondo gbogbo lẹ káàárọ̀ òjíire yẹn for the last 20 years láti 1999 ni wọ́n ti ń jẹ gómìnà níbẹ̀ wọ́n ti ní House of Rep wọ́n ti ní House of Assembly wọ́n ti ní local government chairman bọ̀ máa bí rẹ ǹjẹ́ ó ṣe àǹfààní kankan fún ẹ tá bá ń ṣàlàyé fún yín pé local government kan lèmi wà báyìí nísìn wọ́n ń pè ní Westminster agbègbè tí mo wà yìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní Westminster is the London Borough of Westminster ó dàbí ìgbà tá a bá máa fi ṣe àpèjúwe pé irú alàgbà tó pè láti Ìkòròdú nísìn àbẹ́ni tó pè láti Ẹ̀pẹ́ àbẹ́ni tó ń pè láti Èkó àbẹ́ni tó ń pè láti Ìbàdàn àbẹ́ni tó ń pè láti Abẹ́òkúta ẹ máa fi ṣírò pé ǹjẹ́ local government yẹn ń ṣiṣẹ́ má dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé a ní owó yẹn má máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò ní owó yẹn nítorí pé Nàìjíríà ní gbogbo nǹkan mìíràn àmọ́ gbogbo nǹkan mìíràn yẹn wọ́n ti kó sábẹ́ Fúlàní àtàwùsá Haúsá ló wá ń control gómìnà tí ó wà nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire tí gọ́vnà ẹ owó mi láti kú ò ní ná òun fẹ́ra nínú ooru ó ń fẹ́ra nínú ooru ó ń fẹ́ra nínú ooru ìdí tó ṣe ń fẹ́ra ni pé Lagos State fẹ́ ṣe iná but Abuja ń sọ fún wọn pé tó bá dán wò pẹ́rẹ́ tó bá dán wò iná yẹn ó máa fún wa níná yẹn a máa gbé lọ sí national grid tó bá wá gbé lọ sí national grid wá gbé lọ sí Kano wá gbé lọ sí Sokoto state tó wúlò tó ní kankan tó ń ṣe nítorí pé àwọn tó wà ní Sokoto yẹn àwọn èèyàn ní kankan tó ń ṣe Now, governor tiẹ̀ tó ní owó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ń rò pé Sanwó-Olú owó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọwọ́ kó gbogbo owó yẹn wọ́n kó sọ́wọ́ Tinubu. Tinubu wà ní London ó ń jẹ gbádùn ó ra lé sí London ó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Now the question is tẹ́ bá wá padà sẹ́yìn gbogbo àwọn gómìnà yẹn gbogbo àwọn gómìnà tó ti ṣe láti over 20 years. The question is what support have they given you as Nigerians? Kí ni support tó ṣe fún ẹ? Kí ni opportunity tó rí níbẹ̀? O ní student nìyẹn. You are a student of FUTA as an example. Ní Àkúrẹ́ àbí owó mi báyìí nísìnyí o wà ní Unilag nítorí pé o ti wọ jeans o ti rí ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì kan tó sẹ́ǹdì sí ẹ o ti ní ìbòjú o wá ṣe báyìí o ti di big boy o ti ra mọ́tò but in tó mọ̀ ní pé láìfẹ́ wọ́n ti mortgage ẹ̀ kò yẹ nísìn wọ́n ti mortgage láìfẹ́ àníyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún ẹ pé o bá àgbàdúrà àdúrà kan ló ran tó wà nílẹ̀ mọ́ nísìn in tó wà nílẹ̀ nísìn is for every one of us to know that our politicians have literally strangled us. I can't breathe, I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe. You cannot breathe because you have literally been licking the ass of the politician. Wọ́n máa dé nísìn, wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pín pangolo fún yín, Indomie noodles, pangolo, wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pín maggi, ó mọ̀ dídọ́ sí ń pín fún ẹ nítorí pé wọ́n ní ìdìbò wọ́n ní ìdẹ̀ ní 2023 ẹ kò dìbò fáwọn again. Now the question is gbogbo ìbò tó ti ń dì èmi ń bí ẹni o ìwọ tó ń wò mí tó ń wò mí báyìí ojókòó báyìí nísìn gbogbo vote tó ti ń ṣe for the last 20 years of democracy what has been the benefit of it? What has been the benefit of it? Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó lọ́hùn à lọ sí láti gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ díẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká tó lọ capture táwọn ń sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí orúkọ tèmi ní Koikimedia tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò wá lórí Instagram lórí YouTube àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí kò ní sú wa kò ní rẹ̀ wá. Nigeria is a crime scene. Nigeria is a crime scene. Genocide is taking place in Nigeria. Let's now.
Everywhere, killing people on a daily basis. Why are we in Downing Street, England? It's because Britain created Nigeria. They are the father and mother of Nigeria. And we are telling the British government to come to our aid and help the indigenous people to decide if they want to still remain in this contraction called Nigeria. All we asking for is to grant a referendum so that every nation within Nigeria state can decide if they want to still remain in this country. It hasn't benefited anybody, any nation, not the Oduduwas, not the Biafrans, not the Rewars. We've been together since 1914, 107 years now. British government are the colony, and they still doesn't want these nations to be on their own. And all we are asking for is freedom. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been agitating, and all Biafrans are 100% behind him for referendum to allow our people to participate in a free democracy referendum to decide what our future holds for us and for our unborn generation. In June this year, 2021, on the 19th of June, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, was traveling to Kenya. And Nigerian government was traveling with his British passport, but Nigerian government and Kenyan forces, in support of the British government, he was kidnapped in Kenya and was taken to Nigeria forcefully, without any law, any court, or any extradition proceedings. And right now, as we are speaking, he's been held captive in DSS custody in Nigeria, the terrorist country. is a British citizens like me and you. Our worry is, why is the British government not getting involved about this British citizen who was kidnapped in Kenya? Up till now, BBC is not talking about it. No media house is talking about it. British public does not know what is happening to a British citizen from Kenya to Nigeria. And we are here asking, calling on Dominic Raab, the Foreign Secretary, and Boris Johnson, the leader of this great nation, to sit up and step out and do what they're supposed to do. You need to protect your own. But our leader has been left for nearly 2 months now without any charge. He's been left to be tortured on a daily basis, and nobody is talking about it. We've been coming here every day since then, calling on the British public and telling the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, to do something. Our leader needs to be released unconditionally because he hasn't committed any crime. We are allowed as a British citizen to travel to any country of the world we like, as long as the visa permits us. We shouldn't be, subject to kidnap or torture or
Koikimedia
arrest in
live,
any country, as long
Whitehall,
as we haven't committed any
SW1,
crime.
right in front of Downing Street, number 10,
Since
Boris
June
Johnson, the
19,
Prime Minister House.
We've been asking the British government to intervene, at least find out why and how.
Thank you very much, those of you watching us on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook.
They're not doing anything. We're not hearing it on the news. Everything about
Nigeria is a crime scene. Genocide is committed in Nigeria on a daily basis, and we will continue to expose the Nigerian government to the international community.
Black man? Is it because he's agitating for freedom of his people? What has he done to deserve this silence over the media, over the British public, who doesn't know what the government is doing? Boris Johnson, you need to release our leader, because we keep saying, if the British government is not complicit in his adoption, then tell the British people that one of their own has been kidnapped illegally from Kenya to Nigeria. Why is this silent? Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's all we are asking you. And tell your Nigerian counterparts, because Katrina Lang, right now as I'm talking, is the president of Nigeria. She is supposed to be the High Commissioner of Britain in Nigeria, but she is literally running the system in Nigeria, telling the corrupt government of the Janjaweed on what to do and what not to do. We are saying that Katrina Lang should be recalled back to Britain and face charges of human rights abuse. She is there running the system, encouraging the corrupt Janjaweed government, the Fulanis, to be killing the indigenous people of Biafra and Oduduwa. Children are not going to schools anymore. Farmers cannot go to their farm anymore. There is hunger in that country. Nigeria is a failed state. Nigeria is a corrupt institution created by Britain. It was created to fail. It wasn't created to yield anything good. And that time has come. Because all these indigenous people there has risen up and want to claim their nations back. The Oduduwas want to claim the Oduduwa land. The Biafra wants to be Biafra because we've been Biafrans before Nigeria came. And we are kicking Nigeria.
Watching a live broadcast, 11th of August 2021. It's Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. No retreat, no surrender.
Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he has committed any crime, bring him back to Britain and charge him to court. And let the court of law judge him. Nigeria has no law. The government does not obey any court of law. The militaries and the police are the Boko Haram that have been released on compassionate ground and have been given AK-47 to go into homes and shoot people, cut people with cutlasses every day. All these pictures here are not Photoshop, good people of Britain. They are real people dying in the hands of Nigerian government, Nigerian military forces. Every force in Nigeria is occupied. Every high seat of forces in Nigeria are occupied by a Fulani Janjaweed. Terrorists. Nigerian government is a terrorist government. They are breeding terrorists. We are calling on British government to take action. Nigerian governments are corrupt and very, very corrupt to the bone that year after year it's better to survive cancer than to survive corruption. People these days survive COVID-19 and cancer, but Nigeria can never survive corruption. It's worse than a disease. That's why we're asking British government, you created Nigeria, divide Nigeria now and save life. Because millions of innocent children are dying in the hands of this terrorist government. They don't care. They want to take over Nigeria. And the indigenous nations have said no, they can't and we will not allow them. So release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and give us referendum. That is the democratic way of asking for freedom. It's not a crime. Anybody can ask for referendum.
You're watching a live broadcast. This is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps.
This is 21st
It is 11th of August 2021. We're live in front of number 10 Downing Street, where the peaceful protest takes place on a daily basis.
Supporting them, giving
We are
them,
saying enough is
them
enough. We need
AK-47.
referendum out of Nigeria.
Fulani men are killing people every day, burning down villages. Katrina Land knows all this. She's visited most of these states that have been ruined by this set of people. What has she reported back to the British system? Nothing. Or the British system knows already. And kept quiet. Children are dying. We are free to walk freely in this country without any fear. Our country is burning. Biafra land wants to go. We want to go and rebuild our own nation. We've been dying since 1914 Nigeria was created. All we've ever received from the Nigerian government and British government is death, slaughtering, poverty, genocide. No schools, no hospital, no road, no electricity. These are the things we take for granted in this country. How long can we continue to live in a foreign land and allow our own nation to go down? We want to go back and rebuild our own nation. We can't continue living in foreign land. We can never be a British 100%. We are British by passport, but not by birth. We are asking the British government and the Oduduwas to go home. Give us a referendum. We are not coming here to take over your land, so allow us to go back home and keep our own land. We're not asking for what we don't have. We are asking to keep what God has given us.
You're watching a live
Biafran
broadcast.
land belongs to Biafran people.
Yoruba nation
Oduduwa
not
land
going
belongs
back.
to the Oduduwas.
Referendum
Why?
now is what we want.
What is the problem? What
We
have
want
we
out
done?
of Nigeria.
The natural resources, yes. But is it more important than life? One day, this
Koikimedia
oils will stop flowing.
live.
Allow the Biafrans to go home. Give us a referendum.
Now,
Give us a referendum and release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. He hasn't committed any. We are asking for freedom of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. We cannot stop coming here until you do the right thing. He's a British citizen, and the British government is your responsibility. It's your duty to act for your own. Is it because he's an African man, a black man? Is it because he's agitating for freedom of his people? Who can reject Churchill in this country? A great man that fought for Great Britain. He fought to retain this country and make it great again. Has been allowed to ignore you. There's nothing like in Britain today. Churchill did the same.
Sorry about that.
And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing exactly the same. He's standing up for his people, and he's ready to fight in the last blood to free Biafran people. We have to go home. We need to leave your country and go back to our own country and rebuild it. We will not allow the Janjaweed, the terrorist people from the Sahel, the Fulanis to take over our land while we languish in foreign lands. Our young men are dying every day in the sea, in the desert, to flee the killing, the slaughtering, the genocide that is happening in Biafra land. And every day the news is talking about, oh, immigration, immigration. These are your policies. Your policies in Biafra, your foreign policy in Biafra land is killing our people every day, British government. You are chasing our young men and women away, using your foot soldiers, the Fulani, to kill us. You are chasing our young men and women to their death.
It's a live broadcast.
You
as we
stop
continue.
it now, because we are ready. We are standing up to take our nation back and go home.
Yes, no going back.
Our leader will not stop until Biafra is restored, and we will leave this country happily. And we are asking for that by referendum.
Biafra or
nothing. Give us referendum and we will leave Britain. Give us referendum. Allow a referendum to be conducted in Nigeria and let the indigenous people decide for themselves. 107 years, great British people, 107 years. The British government has been taking every single resources in Nigeria, especially in Biafra land and in Oduduwa land. And that is why they refuse to divide Nigeria. And it's wasting a lot of innocent children's life. A lot of people are dying every day. Thousands of children in school have been killed. Thousands of university children have been kidnapped.
You're watching Koikimedia Live, 11th of August 2021. Whitehall, Downing Street, as the peaceful protests continue on a daily basis.
Nigeria is a failed state.
It's a crime scene.
No matter how long you pretend, Nigeria is already failed.
It's a crime scene.
And all these indigenous people will stand up and claim their country back. Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Boris
No
Johnson.
going back.
You know what is happening.
Nigeria is a crime scene.
Official of Britain is
welcome to a daily peaceful protest by the Biafra and the Yorubas right in front of number 10 Downing Street, SW1 Whitehall, Monday to Saturday from 11 o'clock. You can join us here whenever you have the time.
You cannot hold him forever.
No going back. We need a referendum to out of Nigeria now.
All over the world, good British people, because of the policy, this government, from Harold Wilson, this government have maintained the same evil policy.
Yes.
Harold Wilson placed on Biafrans. We will not let them control themselves or have their future, because we don't know what these people will be up to. We can take care of ourselves. We can go back home and build those things that makes life matter. Our lives matter. All the indigenous nations in Nigeria, their
Yoruba
lives
nation
matter.
now, no going back. Biafra nation now. Middle Belt nation now. Enough is enough. Middle Belt nation now. Same.
Because Nigeria was built
on
a
lies.
Foundation.
Yes.
It was built to serve one purpose only.
1914 amalgamation was the economic reason for Great Britain, and that is there, number 10 Downing Street, and we are live here on Whitehall on Monday to Saturday, every day. Join us if you can. Yoruba nation now, Biafra nation now, Middle Belt nation now, Arewa nation now, let everybody go. We are tired of being part of that contraction we call Nigeria. It's a shit hole.
Change this policy. Change this policy to people running away, dying in the desert.
Yorubas are suffering all over the world. Ọmọ Yorùbá ń jìyà káàkiri àgbáyé for the negligence of the 1914 amalgamation that was joined together. You are watching live Great Britain let our people go.
The Fulanis want to take it, and indigenous nations are standing up to fight.
Not going back. Thank you very much, those of you watching us on YouTube and on Facebook, and those on Instagram as well. All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa, Middle Belt. Referendum now. Go and sign the petition for referendum on Minas. There will be a peaceful rally on the 1st of October here in central London, October 1st.
Nigeria and save life. British government, divide Nigeria and save life. Children are dying.
Children are dying.
Our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Release our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Now.
Release Mazen.
Sorry about that. I lost a bit of my power pack. As you can see, this is the nature of a journalist working behind the scene all the time.
You can't keep quiet forever. We notice since we've been coming here, you don't come to the main gate again. You travel to anywhere from the back gate. But one day we can still chase you up there. Yes. In the first week he comes here. After that, he goes to his office to the What is chasing you away from your main gate, Boris Johnson? The truth. The truth is chasing you. Do the right thing and let heaven judge you right, Boris Johnson. Do the right thing and let the good British people judge you right. Do the right thing and let God judge you right. Do the right thing so the world will write your history. That's right. Boris Johnson, do the right thing so that history will tell of you. Yes. It's not good for history to see you as an evil person. Evil men has no history. They are forgotten quickly like the winter, come and gone. Good men. That's right. History reminds us, every one of them, every day.
We're still live here. Lost a bit of a network. We need to get more. That's what we're here today, and welcome again.
History tell of you. Yes. Don't go down like Harry Wilson. He's a Labour Prime Minister then, and you're a conservative right now. Do the right thing. Wow. We British people voted for you. And look, one of yours is roasting away in DSS dungeon in Nigeria, our leader. And we are calling on you. Stand up, step out, and do something. You need to fight back. You need to ask Nigeria government. Rather, you invited the dead Buhari to come and visit you in the night. Why is he hiding? Why is Buhari the imposter hiding? British people, the real Nigerian president died in January 27, 2017 in London hospital. Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari of Nigerian president, the real one, who won election in 2015, died in Britain here in London hospital in January 27, 2019. 2017. Who is that man in Nigeria now called Buhari? Nobody knows him. He's an imposter. A 35-year-old is wearing Buhari's mask, made in England here. The mask was made in England. That's why he comes every 6 weeks, every 6 months to readjust the mask. That's why he comes here. Buhari is dead. Nigerian real president died in 2015, died in 2017. That's why Katrina Lang, the British High Commissioner in Nigeria, took over and placed this man there. Buhari cannot speak his language. The information minister said after the surgery he has in England, his brain changed. He couldn't remember his language anymore. Good British people, can you forget to speak English? Can you forget your language? The Nigerian president cannot speak his language right now because he's a dead man. And the information minister of Nigeria, listen good people, telling Nigerian people, yes, the operation changed his mind and his brain. And a dead man is running the country. A dead man is running Nigeria. He cannot tell of his mom or his father. He has forgotten all about his children. Is that possible?
We need a referendum now.
Know himself. How can he run a country?
We need a referendum out of
How
Nigeria.
can a dead man run a country? Aisha Buhari is living in Saudi Arabia right now. He fled Nigeria because he was threatened. She was threatened. If she revealed the secret, the Fulanis will kill him, will kill her. They paid her off and she ran to Dubai. That's where she's living now for the past 4 years. The Nigerian president has left her country. She was threatened. She knew her husband died in London. And this man, she said when she looked at the man wearing his husband's face, whenever she looks at the man that is wearing her husband's face, she just gets freaked out. And they have to sack her away from the government house. She fled to Saudi Arabia. The Nigerian president, the marksman, has no wife. Have you seen him travel with any woman? No.
Our battery is running low on the YouTube.
Government planned all this with Katrina
and I'll be
Lang.
coming down.
Katrina Lang, the British High Commission in Nigeria, should be recalled back and face court. She's corrupt.
You might have to join us.
She's a terrorist lady. She's corrupt to the bone.
Facebook, as we're going to be winding down this broadcast. I say thank you very much for those of you that have joined us today.
She needs to come back here.
And welcome again
British
to those of you.
Have to recall Katrina Lang. She's done a lot of evil in that country. Katrina Lang, she's taking pictures, going around, having parties with these
once again
Boko Haram sympathizers.
I say thank you very much.
Boko Haram banned this morning.
And it's going to be bringing this broadcast on the 1st of October. There will be a massive rally in London. On the 14th of September, there will be a rally in United Nations. Quite a lot of protests is coming up. Make sure you continue to tune in. As I'm going to be saying, I'm going to be coming off now because I've run out of the power pack and it's been a long day already. Join me later on at 6 p.m. on Niger Voices. I say thank you very much to those of you that have joined us. My name is Olawumi Koiki. This is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Yoruba Nation now, not going back. Biafra Nation, Middle Belt and Arewa. Let everybody go on their own so that Nigeria can be disintegrated on a peaceful platform. Once again, thank you very much. And from this end, I say bye for now.
And the government is